Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the HP Smite OMEN Challenge. My name is Bart, this is Hindu Man, and we will be your guides through all of the fun activities today. But we are here live.
Where's here?
I actually don't know where we are or how we got here, come to think of it, but I do know we're going to be bringing you a glimpse into the first ever live action game on Twitch TV.
That's right, we're going to be bending the rules of gaming with this one, Bart.
We will, and with that, guys, you are going to be able to get involved with these challenges and really torture these players. If you want to join us on social media, you can find us at hashtag Omen Challenge. But with that, let's go ahead and introduce your teams.
I need to be afraid, very afraid.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. The players are in the boxes, and we are set, ready to go with the HP Smite OMEN Challenge.
Tell me about the real hero, though.
Yeah, the real hero of this event is definitely these laptops that you see in front of us. This is the HP OMEN. It's a top-of-the-line gaming laptop. You're brand new to the market. You're looking at a GeForce GTX. I mean, it's a really nice top-of-the-line graphics card, and you got a current-gen, kind of next-gen i7 quad-core in this thing.
That's right, and on top of that, like these challenges that we're going to be seeing today and the sort of aspects we're going to see, it's not just going to be testing the players, but the computer as well.
Yeah, that's right. I mean, so we're going to be really taking all of these things kind of to the max here. The players are going to be tested, their skill, their ability to keep concentration, and to really utilize the features of this product to find their way out of the challenges we have set for them, using things like the illuminated keyboard,
That's right.
the high-definition display. I mean, they're going to be dealing with some really serious challenges.
Well, let's talk about the challenges a little bit more in detail now. We should see them coming up on your screen any moment now, and you will be able to tell that as this goes on, these features of this laptop are going to be very key to their success.
So the challenges that we have planned for the guys today, it's a little bit different than what you may expect, actually. You, the audience at home, are going to be selecting which of these challenges they are subjected to with each game.
Well, first thing to note, look how some of these are blacked out at the moment, but what this means is that as these games go on, we're going to be unlocking more challenges for you guys to unleash during this broadcast, and that's why we've got a certain structure in place for the scoring.
Yeah, indeed. As a result of that, the first two games are each going to be worth 1 point, as only 8 and 10 of the challenges are eligible. That third game, however, is worth 2 points.
Because they're all unleashed.
That's right, yeah, and so here's the thing, is that you guys at home are going to be voting for what challenges come out at what time. Every 4 minutes, there'll be a challenge unleashed to the players.
Correct.
Every 3 minutes, you'll be voting. And simply to vote, all you need to do is type !A or B into the Twitch chat when prompted.
Yep, as long as you keep doing that over and over again, !A or B, we'll be seeing these votes live on your screen throughout the broadcast, so you know how these are going to influence the state of these players.
And I mean, from what we've seen, and we haven't seen too much, it's going to be painful, and it's going to be, I think, pretty uncomfortable for the guys out there.
Blinding, painful,
Take your pick of adjectives that sound uncomfortable. That's going to be them.
burning.
But we're not really the only ones here that are going to be bringing you the action today.
That's true.
In fact, we have a group of YouTubers, so let's go ahead and meet those guys now. They're going to be our eyes and ears, basically, today into social media, communicating live here from inside the OMEN Challenge to you, the viewers, worldwide. Let's see who we've gotten there.
Yeah, I believe we should be heading over to them now, and we'll have a little tune in.
Alrighty, so ladies and gentlemen, please say hello to our YouTubers. We'll be introducing them from left to right. On the far left of your screen, it's Wartech, followed by Willy Rex. Let's hear it in the chat, guys, by the way, for your favorite YouTubers. Willy Rex is there. Look how handsome. And then to his left, our right, that's gonna be Luzu. Hello, sir. And then we're gonna move on to Cinnamon Toast Ken.
Hi, Mom.
There he is,
Hi.
look at him. Happy and waving. And finally, last but not least, it's Martin from the German community.
So many multinationals here with us today, and all these guys are going to be on their social feeds, so you can talk to them. They'll be giving you advice throughout about what you should vote for, what they want to see, and going forward to see exactly what these guys think about the state of the players after the games.
Well, we are getting ready to move into the gaming section of this. So, I mean, Hinduman, generally speaking, the two teams that we have here today.
Yeah, well, let's take a look at
Titan,
them.
London Conspiracy. Let's take a look at the players. Let's talk a little bit about exactly what we can expect from them.
Well, these two teams, they've been around for a little while now. Titan, very, very well known in EU overall. They went to the World Championships before, established Smite Pro players. London Conspiracy, not far behind them themselves. These two teams doing great.
Yeah, they are indeed. And you can see top side of your screen, London Conspiracy, 50% win rate so far in the first split of the Pro League. Holding a 1.9 KDA overall, a very strong team. I think definitely surprised me through that first split. And then there's Titan, of course, 60% win rate. This team definitely didn't have the showing they wanted to in the first split of Season 2 of the Pro League, but they're here really looking to make a statement about where they stand amongst all the European teams.
We can hear a little bit of the comms there in the background as well. I think they're all getting themselves set up now. Like, I think this is covering my face. I'm a bit worried about this. Like,
So, yeah, you guys are kind of getting a glimpse into exactly how this is going to go down. You see that we have cams on all 10 of the players. They're locked inside these gaming torture chambers, if you will, and the HP OMEN Challenge is pretty much ready to give them a run for their money.
This is lethal. Like,
It's
let's be honest.
really
It's
pretty
lethal.
sadistic, isn't it?
We've seen very, very little being new, but what I have seen, I wouldn't be comfortable.
I'm really happy to be sitting at this desk and not inside one of these horrible, horrible torture cubes. As these guys, well, they've got their work cut out for them today. We'll be getting into the challenges and into the game here in just a bit. Once the players are ready to go,
That's right.
we will be ready to
I
rock.
believe they're getting themselves all set up and making sure everything's perfect and ready to go. So hopefully soon these two guys will be going at it as soon as possible.
So let's talk a little bit about how, again, people at home can kind of get involved. So if you look below the player now in the Twitch chat, there'll be some information on it, exactly how you can vote and where you can see more information on these challenges. Kind of in addition to that, if you want to join the conversation on social media, we are trending at #OmenChallenge.
That's correct, Omen Challenge. Anyway though, it's time.
Is it that time again?
It is time for
Well,
the first game.
How about it, ladies and gentlemen? Let's take a look at the God selection screen in the picks and bans and get right into game number 1 of Titan versus London Conspiracy.
Now, for a viewer that's not seen Smite before, it's a MOBA. And what we're going to be seeing in this is these guys will be picking and banning their gods that they don't want to have to deal with, or they don't want to have to face off against in this big one. And the best thing about this part is, let's talk about, they don't know these challenges, right?
The players have no idea what's coming.
They don't. And if they don't know what they got coming, will they pick safe gods?
Yeah, I think that's a good point, right? Is it they kind of know, through the by and by and listening to the chatter around the event, and it's a challenge, and they know there's going to be something going on. But so far, let's take a look at the bans. It's Amir and Athena, banned out by London Conspiracy. No big surprise there. Titan, very
Hunbat
confident with these
Sylvanas.
gods. Kanye Life, very well known for his Amir. Hunbat Sylvanas. Hunbat's, I guess, really kind of the surprising one, but I think that goes to your point of kind of safe, right? He's very safe.
Listen, think about it, right? You're in a challenge, something terrible happens, you just pop your ultimate.
Right.
Fear no evil.
You're right. These kind of these oh crap buttons are going to be really valuable, I think, during these challenges.
And the old crap buttons is what we'll see. Sylvanas is one of the sustainers, so he just press heal and hope everything goes away. But Conspiracy's not messing around. They're going hard here.
Yeah,
Bologna.
They've drafted some execution requiring gods. Bologna, not necessarily the most difficult, but does require some micro.
That's right.
Ares also, you got to hit those abilities.
That's hard.
Yeah, under duress,
Shameless.
it's going to be tough. When you look over at Titan, we see a similar kind of theme, though, as Agony and Neith are locked in. And Neith, she has those large targeters, but they're playing to meta.
If in doubt, press backflip. That's what you
Sure.
do with Neith in this situation. If in doubt,
Agony
press
has the
backflip.
dash as well.
That's right. Agony's got the dash. Ares, though, is the one where I'm like, he could miss massively.
Yeah, I think Ares, I think Thor for Reppy as well, right? Those Mjolnir attunement teleports may get interrupted a few times as
true.
as we get underway with some
I
of
do
these.
like the choice of getting Poseidon though from London Conspiracy in this one, because if in doubt, press 4, hit your ultimate, release the Kraken, and hope it kills something.
Oh yeah, you can always release the Kraken. You can always rely on the old Kraken to be released. So kind of overall here, Hinduman, with the first 3 picks coming in, looking over at London Conspiracy side, it's a very kind of explosive team versus Titan that's drafted a little bit more of a
These are still serious picks.
gank-oriented
That's
squad.
right.
more or
These are
less.
still very, very serious obvious picks from these teams. They're not going out of the box. They're not going to be going safe, which we expected. There's some safeguards in here, but they're all in the meta at the moment. No one's going unusual. And now you can also see the counter bans coming through. And you can see that London Conspiracy really focused on Replicas here. All 3 of those bans are aimed at him.
Well, not only will they be fighting to win this one, they're also going to be fighting for survival.
That's the main thing, right?
That's right.
Like, survive the doom that is impending upon them.
That's right. We basically are going to be completely bending all of the rules around gaming here, and we're going to say, we're taking what should be a very isolated, serious experience and basically turning on its head and saying, no, we're really going to mess with you.
Exactly. And one other thing they don't know is when this stuff is going to be unleashed upon them. As we've told you in chat before, guys, you can check chat to find out where you'll be voting. The voting will begin at the 0 top where minions spawn in the game. So when the minions spawn, the first vote will begin, and you'll have 3 minutes until those mid-harpies spawn to get your votes in. Once you've got your votes in, well, these players will get an extra special surprise.
And it's worth noting, if you are watching on one of the official language streams, or the French language, German language, or Spanish language stream, you will have to vote in the Prime /Omen Challenge channel on Twitch.
That's correct.
That's the only place that the votes will count. But we do encourage you to go and enjoy the chat in your native languages.
Of course, that's where the best place for it. But you can see now as well, Hercules has been locked in by London Conspiracy along with Rama. Geb picked up by Titan here. That's not someone we normally see Kanye Life play. He likes the aggressive gods for the most part, or the difference makers. This is super safe, and this is because of the pits.
Yeah, I think so. So, I mean, the Geb brings a lot of counterplay to the table against the Ares, I think, right? Yeah. You can perk that cripple most notably.
Yeah, but then Geb has real issues in lane against an Ares.
He does, that's right. If he gets chained out, he's in a lot of trouble.
That's right. And then if he gets hit by the no escape, he's going to have the Cataclysm to stop himself from being pulled all the way out.
Yeah, you got it. Dual lane dynamics here look like, based on how they're drafting, could very well dictate this game. Can the Geb Medusa kind of hold out against that ROM Ares?
I expected this. Kanye, basically, what we're seeing here is Ataraxia is still going to be playing Hunters in the solo lane. He's recently switched. Comfrey went from solo to Hunter, and they're going to be running the double Hunter composition of the boys of Titan in this one. So we're going to see those guys with that. And there is all the picks.
I mean, as we talk about comfort, right, as it were, yeah, that knee pick is definitely very comfortable for Ataraxia. But that does conclude the pick and ban sequence, guys. Let's get into the game.
Oh, I'm excited for this one now between these two teams. Obviously, London Conspiracy and Titan, they are in Cuba. They can't even see each other, can they?
No, they can't. I mean, yeah, complete isolation. So, I mean, these guys, I guess, are used to playing kind of online across the world, but this is a very different land setting, isn't it?
It is a completely different land set scenario for them to do. I mean, Snakeskin's never been to a land before, and neither has Aero from London Conspiracy, and I think that could factor in.
Yeah, I think you're right.
On top of Emilzi's 14.
Right, yeah, so it's
the young probably won't survive here.
This is a very, very different experience for them, much less us, guys. The Omen Challenge is set and ready to go. Smite is ready to begin. Game number 1, London Conspiracy versus Titan, is all but primed for the taking. Let's hop into the game.
Straight on your screens now, you'll see the players coming, loading in. London Conspiracy up against Titan. London Conspiracy will be the blue team, starting on the left-hand side of your spectator UI. The bottom of the minimap will be seeing MumTouch playing Jungle Bologna, Shaggy Shag playing Rama in the Hunter role, Aero playing Poseidon in the mid lane, and Millsy playing Ares in the support role alongside, and Snakeskin finally in the solo as Hercules.
Over on the other side, it's Titan. You know them, you love them. Second place team from Worlds. Ataraxia will be your solo lane Hunter as Neath. Prime in the mid lane as Agony. Replicas in the jungle as Thor. Confrey and Kanye Life duoing as Medusa and Geb.
I love the start of this game already. No one's invading. They're playing very safe. Like,
well, they don't know what's coming.
Well, is it going to happen now? Maybe now. Maybe not. They're just like, well, this is both talking about that. What's on your screen, boys and girls? The first voting is being available to you right now. Celestial Beam. If you want to, well, we know what a Celestial Beam is, right? We've seen some of them in Smite before.
So both of these, you know, so look at the icons, right? I think those kind of give you a hint of what this is. So the Celestial Beam, certainly some kind of light show. Death Gaze, I don't know. Are we going to kind of point high-powered lasers at them, perhaps?
Appears.
Yeah.
Like, it's quite possible for it. So you can see they played very safe at the start of this one. This voting will go on for the next 3 minutes, guys, so get your votes in now. Spam that chat away with !A or B. And make sure to keep tweeting ours at #OmenChallenge to let us know how you're finding the event going forward. But the game is afoot now. Minions have spawned, and we get an early invade from London Conspiracy.
Yeah, top right, they will take that blue buff away. And actually, MumTouch and Snakeskin look like they may want to fight this one, perhaps. No, they're just going to confirm that Titan is indeed doing that speed buff and make their way to the lane. But with this blown Hercules, they're willing to fight, and in they go.
They're going to get the driving strike off as well, but immediately jumps to the hammer to get away, and Neef with the root is going to come out, get some good damage on. This could be first blood.
Nixon could get this one, but Repicot's getting quite low as well. It looks like it's going to be a trade back and forth of HP, but no early first bloods.
Okay, but very, very low health at the moment is Snakeskin in this lane. He's got to be very, very careful with what he chooses to do next. Just trying to regen, use those health potions to his advantage. He did start with quite a lot, though, which we're starting to see more of these solo warriors.
Yeah, they really are favoring more and more as this meta of taking the blue buff very aggressively becomes more and more important. You get a lot of HP out of the bat and try to take both blue buffs.
Well, at the moment you can see that dual lane as well, because he Mills actually pushing that wave up with Shaggy Shank as well. Putting the pressure onto Comfrey here, who is the latest new hunter. He's in a bit of trouble here. Can Lane's trying to body block for him?
Over on the left side, there it is.
Shaggy's gonna get it.
Blood. Shaggy Shank picking up a kill onto Comfrey early on, pre 2 minutes in this one. That could lend itself to some trouble later on if Shaggy Shank's able to pull sufficiently ahead. And really, it's a Mealsy getting all that extra credit for the kill.
That's right, and I mean, that's good for a support to get, especially in the current meta at the moment as well, Bar, because gold's so hard to come by for supports at the moment. They're getting these first kills, gets their boots online, which starts generating what they need, and also works them towards that sovereignty.
Reppy is looking like he's going to be splitting back camps, with Pretty Pine. Left side is going to be started up right away. Let's talk a little bit about maybe the dual lane matchup. We did just miss first blood over there, but again, it's the Rom Ares versus really the Geb. I mean, the Hunter isn't really so important in this matchup so much as it is that it's the Geb Ares.
Yeah, there's not a whole lot that Ares can do. Sorry, Geb can do against Ares in this matchup. Ares is very controlling, has the push power, and if Geb comes in close, he can get caught and potentially get picked. Surprised that we saw Comfrey go down here. I'm going to call that down to a lack of experience in the Hunter role more than anything else. Kanye actually tried to do his best body blocking for him, but it was just too little, too late.
Oh, we see the team splitting camps, and look at this very, very late orange pickup for London Conspiracy after that invade. What do you think about this?
It's a very, very late decision to go and take it, but they're going to be able to get it for themselves and allow them to actually keep the experience going. They'll still hit level 5 just in time, I believe, as long as things don't go wrong. 30 seconds left, though, guys, and the voting is still going on. But what would you vote for?
I mean, I got to go with the crowd here and take Death Gaze, which just seems to be the overwhelming favorite so far in this one, guys. About 15 seconds away from those mid camps coming up, but we will have our first skirmish. You can see the supports rotating over from the duo lane. In fact, it looks like London Conspiracy is thinking about bringing over Shaggy Shank as well.
Well, and Millsy's already in position for these. Meanwhile, on the right-hand side, because Titan are going to go for a split. Kanye needs to be careful about getting picked here, and Shaggy's doing a good job of potentially rotating around the back, but we're just going to see an even mid-split. But the good news is, the challenge is in.
The next challenge is locked in. Ladies and gentlemen, you have selected Death Gaze, and now it will begin to affect our players.
It'll happen in a round. I've been told it could be up to a little while between how long it'll be, but it's within the next minute, okay? So keep an eye on the screens. Keep an eye to see the players, because they don't know it's coming. Who we got? Oh, they're lit dimly there. They're hidden away in it.
Oh my! The Death Gaze challenge underway. SunTouch. Look at him pausing, waiting to see what he's going for. I wouldn't be surprised to see some recalls coming out around the map.
Oh, well, Poseidon's already back in there as well. Oh, make this. Kanye's like, what's this? He's giggling.
Kanye live here.
Shaggy Shank as well. He's like, I'm focused on the game here. It's no problem.
So this is, it's really, really disorienting. I mean, being in those boxes, it's actually really pretty tough to see anything. You can see just
how Prime's hair. Look at it. He's like,
always know which one Pretty Prime is, of course.
Coming out of his hair, this vortex that's just swirling around there.
The challenge is affecting all 10 players currently, as you can see. SunTouch going to try to make a player in Ataraxia. Over the top comes Roma Invicta. The boulder as well. The plug-in isn't enough. No, Ataraxia getting the double root there.
Oh, the pull
back. It looks like, yes, Ataraxia will actually get the kill onto SunTouch.
Diving a Hunter is always a risky business, and Neef with so much CC, but the good news is Repicast going up looking for the kill on the right-hand side. Will he be able to find Snakeskin? The dunk is good. The double tap on the wall. Yes. And he can't get out.
Yeah, well played.
So, let's be honest, those guys were distracted. The challenge worked, right?
I think so. I mean, I don't think we see that kill without it. The next challenge, voting is enabled, guys. It looks like it's going to be the Mysterious Fog versus Maximum Velocity.
I mean, so far, right, one challenge down, and Titan looks like the ones that handled that the best over in that solo lane. They had a lot of issues to deal with, and it looked like, you know, we saw Conspiracy go aggressive, but make the mistake. They weren't prepared for the situation of the Death Gaze.
Yeah, it didn't seem like it. Yeah, I mean, I think they did totally kind of flubbed that one there, going and trying to make that play. Not the easiest play to make, certainly, but
it is. It's like
pretty straightforward, isn't it?
2v1, jungler guy to pick up a kill. GG, it's a Hunter. Like, it's not that tanky, is it? And he hit the Earthbreaker as well. So, like, how was that possible?
Left side, Confrey force uses ultimate and then dive back back underneath the tower. Looks like voting for this next challenge is pretty even.
Yeah, it's right even right now. Well, come on, you chose the last one. What are you going here? Mysterious Fog or Maximum?
I would like to see Mysterious Fog come out personally.
I'm down for that. I want to see what happens to Prime's hair. Will it like envelope inside it, or will it just be like some sort of buffer to protect?
Yeah, we can only assume that must be some kind of fog.
It's got it. Mysterious Fog.
Mysterious Fog, right?
They're going to get fogged up. So how are they going to be able to play? Hopefully, though, like the laptop will be able to help them, and they've all customized their key sets as well. You know.
That's right. Yeah, I mean, I think that's really where preparation and kind of how well have they kind of embraced using the Omen as their tool for victory.
Everyone was like, "Yo, this is really cool. I like this," and it's really light too.
Yeah, this thing's under 5 pounds.
I wish I had 5 pounds.
Yeah, it's tough out here.
Yeah, what? Pounds?
No money for you.
No money for me. Euros all the way. Is it euros here? Maybe it's, I don't know, demonic HP.
Yeah, wherever we are, I'm sure it's some kind of token of blood sacrifice that allows you to leave the endless void of the Omen challenge.
Let's hope it's the player's blood and not my own. I'd be quite happy. That mid-camps are spawning though, boys, and the voting is still going on in chat. You can see it's very, very tight as the left harpies do go to London Conspiracy again. Titan does get the right ones. Kanye's just been kind of wandering around already.
What's SunTouch up to here?
I think he was looking for the...
Yeah, he's looking for the back camps, perhaps, or the respawn. I think maybe he got confused by the timers as his result, but here comes the ultimates. They're dumping on SunTouch. He's forced to use an ultimate of his own to try to make it out of this one. Neath ultimate coming as well. SunTouch in a lot of trouble. Can he make it out of time? He cannot. Repika securing that one, but in comes Emilzy. He's going to find the pull onto 2. Let's take a ride with Ares.
Oh, Ares going to get the Cerebrin flesh, burning the pain down onto Kanye Life. Comfrey, all he can do is run away from the situation and hope to good heaven that a challenge doesn't come through soon.
Yeah, Reppy, he's going to get the double tap there on the way back, but we're all square at 3 kills apiece, ladies and gentlemen. 7 minutes into this one. London Conspiracy and Titan are pretty tied up. We're looking at about 1,000, 1,300 gold advantage.
Oh, you called it.
Oh, it's Mysterious Fog.
The fog.
I think I may have influenced this one. Arrow in a lot of trouble in the mid lane. Why was Ataraxia there?
Ataraxia's rotating around the map. I'm not sure why. Maybe, I don't know. Is he lost? You're not Hunter anymore, Ataraxia.
Hey, it worked. He leaves the solo lane. He finds the kill. And Hercules will not have the same kind of push power that the Neath will. So it's a safe rotation. Smart stuff.
Will not have that at all. You can just see now that SunTouch going to take his speed buff. But guess what, boys? The fog's on its way. New hopefuls. Oh,
here it comes. The Mysterious Fog enters the fray.
Arrow down the left-hand side. On the right is Kanye Life again. The support and the mid laner are being, and the solo laner being affected. Sorry, mid laner. I'm getting so confused. He's in fog. I can't tell.
Let's take a look. Arrow making his way back to lane. Kanye Life is here, but no action coming out just yet. You can see.
I can't even see them. Where they're gone.
The Mysterious Fog. It's just blinking red lights. What's going on?
I want to hear Arrow's like, lag, guys.
It's lag. Can't blame it on the lag. Blame it on the Mysterious Fog.
Yeah, the communications right now between these two teams will be hilarious. Just go, guys, you're on your own.
So we're going to take a look. Arrow actually looks like he wants to make a play here.
Well, will he make the play is the question. I mean, at the moment, they're all hanging around the Gold Fury. I guess they realize what's up. London Conspiracy know, right, that happened, and the fog has filled the room. So they're like, hey, maybe they can't see either. Maybe we should do this. But the fight's on. They're trying to abuse it right now.
Here we go. In some trouble. Once again, is SunTouch on the Bellona. He is not going to go down just yet, but Arrow will through the Mysterious Fog. Comfrey now the one in some trouble, as both of the players affected by the challenge take the spill.
Arrow's like, am I dead? Yeah, I'm dead. I guess I'll just respawn and recover from the fog there. You can see Ataraxia and MLZ. We're okay with that one, but the fog was very, very painful for Arrow in that one. He did not look happy on the screen when he came back into view eventually.
No, he sure didn't. But we do have a couple more challenges available, and my favorite is actually up there, Sonic Boom.
If we please vote Sonic Boom. Sonic Boom.
Sonic Boom is what you want in life, my friend.
I think all the YouTubers right now will be doing exactly the same thing. Vote for Sonic Boom. You can see them actually in their boxes right now. Playing away on the HD Omen with the K5 kills.
No snipe.
Arrow focused intently after the fog was released.
Yeah, he actually, I wouldn't say he held that very well necessarily, but he died. He got rocked. Let's be honest.
Everybody dies when they get hit by challenges.
Here we go. SunTouch. He could be in a bit of trouble as the mid camps are contested a bit, but he'll be okay as Prime waltzes away on his Agony.
Yeah, just going to go and continue farming up between the two of them right now, because at the moment, everything's kind of clean for them in the jungle. The people just went down for Replicast. Purple's being done by London Conspiracy right now. And checking it in with it's 5-4 and the experience of gold right now. What are we at about?
We're basically even here, about 500 gold and experience separating the teams. The experience advantage is actually in favor of Titan, the gold in favor of London Conspiracy.
Well, the voting's coming in, and guess what? I wonder if we had an influence on the Sonic Boom, because at the moment, it appears to have about 90% of the votes from what I can see.
There we go. We actually have some, speaking of influence, it looks like London Conspiracy interested in influencing Titan here, as they're going to take the gold. Fury 5 manning on the left side of the map. Kraken used as well, and they'll take that for free. In blinks Geb, but he doesn't find anything.
No, he doesn't, and now he's going to be surrounded, but maybe he'll get out. Thor's gone to the sky. It looks like MumTouch could be caught out of position, and we'll see how it goes.
Roman Victor over the top. Repicos is here now as well. He's going to be forced to duel out a little bit against Medusa, and they're going to try to burst her down, and we'll get her as well.
They do manage to pick her up again. Shaggy Shank goes down there as well, so it's a bit of a rough situation for them. Fight still raging on, though.
MumTouch going to try to bail out of this one. Kanye Life going to be chained out by Emilzy, but he finds himself in the midst of 4. He'll try for the no escape, and he'll get the pull, and they'll find yet another kill.
Oh, they do find another one as well. Yes, you are correct, and now that has turned it completely around. That Gold Fury going to London Conspiracy, fine, but the goal differential between the two, not as much as you would expect now.
No, sure isn't. Yeah, you're looking at about 1,200, 1,100 gold in favor of London Conspiracy.
So, as we look at it, Shoes of Focus coming online for Kanye Life now. This seems to be one of the options the support players are starting to go through with how the games have been going on.
It's Sonic Boom. We're locked in,
Sonic
baby.
Boom. Who's it going to be? I can't wait for this one. This is going to be like Mercury. He dashes really fast, right? So it's got to be something really fast, right? Right?
I assume so. I mean, I've seen this. It's my favorite.
It's your favorite. Well, it's Shaggy. And
I'm getting perfect.
is that 2 plays from the same? We're doing 2 plays from the same team. Shaggy! You okay, Shaggy? Are you okay, son?
That's the
My
best
headset
I've
hit my
ever seen.
face.
We just hit 2 plays from the same team. Brutal.
Blew my headset
No,
off.
they're not on the same team.
I'm so confused. So I'm confused now. I was just like, wow.
Did you take the Sonic Boom to the face?
I wish.
Oh my
I wish.
God.
Did you see Shaggy? What the?
What's actually better than that?
What? How can he get better? Do it again! Do it again! HP OMEN Challenge. Just do that all the time.
And now you know what we mean by torture, really. I mean, we
It
call
is
it the
torture.
challenge. This is really the Smite torture chamber.
It is the torture chamber of torture chambers I've ever seen before.
Have you seen a torture chamber before this?
Yeah, I mean, we're British, right?
Like every day you walk outside?
It's in our, it's in our heritage. We've been there, done that, got t-shirts and things, so it's not so bad for us.
Well, we're taking a ride along here with MumTouch, the captain of London Conspiracy, as he gets poked out actually
the body
pretty
block.
aggressively here.
Oh, that was really nice.
Clever
use of his
play.
ultimate. Yeah,
Good play.
he blocked it, but he could have actually let Aero just soak that for him. I guess they were just worried about people continuing to pressure them. But guess what, boys? It's voting time once again.
Yeah,
I
there
wonder
it
what
is.
to choose
You
this
saw
time
it
on.
coming up.
Celestial Beam
seemed to be the favored choice there.
I'm not sure if it was. I mean,
Ooh, look at Shaggy. Look at
he's a
Shaggy.
flight, right?
He's pretty far forward here. The gank coming in as well. Geb, there's the ultimate, but taking to the skies, of course, is Shaggy Shank. He'll take his shots, but then back down to the ground he goes.
Tell you what,
See?
took a shot against
No.
Shaggy Shank earlier.
No.
That sonic boom to the face that he took. He even lost his headset. But the dunk comes down from Thor as well. Aero's trying to reposition himself away from the aggression as Reppy's got nothing much left, but on the
Snake's
backside.
game. He wants to make the plays. Can he find the pluck? It doesn't look like he's going to be able to grab either of the squishies, and now maybe has overextended himself to even fall back and help his team out. Maybe a bit of a misplay, but in comes Emilzy, and the
he's
shield
pulled.
not in time.
Breaker.
Pulled in, locked down. Down you go, another kill for Aero.
Another kill for Aero. So at the moment, 6-8 on the score sheet. 1,000 experience ahead of London Conspiracy, but 1,400 gold behind. The voting right now, guys. Lightning Storm is up in votes over Celestial Beam. Exclamation mark A to vote for Lightning Storm. And Celestial Beam, exclamation mark B. So get those in now.
I mean, so what we know a little bit about, we know that the players signed waivers that include electric shock.
Yes, and what's Zeus known for? Well, if you can correct me, you're the law guy, right?
Sure, yeah, why not? I'm the law guy, and I would say yes.
Lightning, yes.
Oh, lore guy.
Law guy.
I thought you said law guy.
No, not the law guy.
I'm not a law guy, really.
If you were
I
a
can be
law
lore guy, I can be
no.
anything you want, really.
I know you could. I know you could. But it looks like we're going to be seeing Lightning Storm, I suspect, unless something mysterious
Drastic
happens
change, yeah.
between the two. Maybe they replace it with Sonic Boom at the last second for that Celestial Beam. Then we'll see if that comes through again. But we're there with Ataraxia now as he's busy farming away, taking down the buffs in the jungle. Ataraxia doing a pretty good job for himself. Level 16, highest level in the game right now between these two teams.
Yeah, Ataraxia has spent a lot of time farming in this contest. Does have his boots and Aussie online as well, and he's really bullied the Hercules out of the lane, more or less. Snakeskin not having necessarily the best showing.
This all started from Challenge 1. this all started from Challenge 1, where he got dived under the tower and turned it around, but left-hand side.
Kanye life, he's getting slowed down by Shaggy Shake. Emilzy blinks forward, knowing that Kanye does not have that ultimate, and that's a free kill. Well executed by Titan.
Yeah, really nicely done from them as well. Is the Golf Fury available? He's up very soon as well, 14 seconds time. I wonder if the challenge is due any second, because I hope it is, because they're going for the Golf Fury, and it's going to be Lightning Storm at the same time here, Bart.
Lightning Storm locked in, Gold Fury back up, London Conspiracy in position. How is this one going to play itself out?
Well, they're starting to pull the Golf Fury. It's just spawned now and decides to bring it down. Anybody from the side of Titan in the area right now? Not at the moment. Oh, one person coming in though.
Thor's up, Repikas is down, he dunks in. Gold Fury still being contested. Titan will take that one away. Repi does it. But here comes the shocks.
They're tuning in. Oh, look at him. Is that Emilzy, you okay?
Oh,
Are you okay? Emilzy? That's child abuse. Child abuse. Look at him. He's screaming! There's no mothers here, Emilzy. Take the pick. Did they get the gold at least?
Yeah, no, Titan takes the Gold Fury.
He loses the Gold Fury and his punishment from Zeus himself. The lightning is still going.
This is bad, man.
I'm sure he's not too thrilled about that, to be honest with you.
No, he's clearly not. And Comfrey doesn't look very comfortable either.
You know, it's funny because it looks like the strategy is kind of like when the challenge is going to hit you, recall.
Yeah, recall immediately. But they don't know when it's coming. You can still, I can hear it from inside the boxes, the screams of pain.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, we're back up with another set of challenges, my friend. The Pillar of Agony will be A, maximum velocity again on B.
Did we see maximum velocity?
I believe we did,
Was that the first one? I'm already forgetting the challenges the HP OMEN's throwing out at us right now. But I can tell you one thing. The one thing that's withstood everything so far, these laptops.
Yeah, no. So, yeah, we're spectating on these laptops, guys. That's what you're looking at here. And you can see it runs Smite at basically as high a fidelity as the game will run.
As you could ever require it to as well. And they're really sleek. Is one thing that I definitely noticed about the players are able to carry them around very, very easily. And they got a really cool bag, too. I'm a really peripheral guy, and like the bag was really sweet.
Yeah, we're also using the Omen mouse for what it's worth.
Just to add it in there as well. 17 minutes in now, the players trying to recover. The votes are coming in thick and fast. It looks like it's going to be Pillar of Agony.
Pillar of Agony, yeah. Wow, look at that. No one wants max. No one is interested in maximum velocity.
You saw that, like, no, it didn't hurt them enough, you know?
Yeah, not enough pain.
Not enough pain. Well, Pillar of Agony.
That sounds agonizing.
Agonizingly painful for them. I'll see how those play out with that. So keep the votes coming in, guys. If you want Pillar of Agony, !A in chat. If you want maximum velocity again, !B. I think the HP OMEN process will determine. I think they'll start to realize that everybody just wants the painful one. I'm just not offering the other one.
Yeah, I think so. I think you're right. I think that the
motion sickness.
The Omen has brought us here to see people in pain.
Yes, and to see if they can perform to a standard that we're normally expected from them. Because at the moment, this is one of the slowest Smite games I've seen where there's been action, yeah, but nothing to really establish a lead.
A couple of Gold Furies, 7 kills to 8 in favor of Titan. Yeah, no real lead. I mean, we're basically squared out, but it's about a 2,500 experience advantage for London Conspiracy. I'm sorry, for Titan at this point.
For Titan, yeah, it's very, very close between the two still. Speed buff due to come off for Titan very, very soon. On the right side, left-hand side, double engagement.
That was really, really well played so far by London Conspiracy. Yeah, and they'll get it. Shaggy Shank hits the cripple. SunTouch tries for the stun just as the last raid attempts to come out. They secure a really nicely played gank.
Can we contact the Omen challenge to make sure we hit SunTouch with something soon? Because he's on fire right now.
Yeah, SunTouch, yeah, he's getting quite a bit done, isn't he?
He's really comfortable in this game.
He's 0-2-4, but he's had a lot of impact on this game.
He's making the right decisions that we normally see him do as well. I'm quite surprised by that, honestly. I was like, who could be problematic? I mean, Jungle's going to have a rough time in this more than anyone, I feel, and supports.
Yeah, I think supports. It's going to be those Fire Giant and Gold Fury moments.
Well, Emilzy missed the Gold Fury, and then he got a shock therapy treatment to zap him back to life, so to speak. Votes still coming in, though, guys, for those two. And we'll see what happens. Left tower on the left-hand side tower for Titan does go down. London Conspiracy to take the second tower of the game now, as the right one did fall for Titan earlier with Ataraxia.
Yeah, and you've definitely called this one, Hindu Man. I mean, the Geb pick is really struggling against Emilzy's Ares.
Well, this was the picks and bans phase from London Conspiracy that forced this part, because what happened was they banned 3 supports out. Even the Guan Yu, which is not necessarily seen all the time in support, but it's an aggressive support that kind of likes that. Is that Pillar of Agony? I see.
It looks like Pillar of Agony is locked in as our next challenge, selected by you guys at home.
You guys are evil. I like it. Keep it coming in.
They just saw Agony.
Well, them again. They can't do the same thing. Oh, the child abuse, leave him alone.
You know, I'm getting something happening to you.
The Pillar of Agony has begun.
Smoke. I'm getting the Dre.
Dirlish is actually on the screen right now.
Emilzy, you can see him. We're riding along with these, kind of just running around in circles in the middle of the jungle here, isn't he?
Where am I? What's exactly going on here? intense beams of light, the ultra bright light into their faces is what's going on right now of these two as well. Hopefully though, like with their customizable keyboards, they'll be able to like keep themselves agile and be able to see what the hell's going on.
What we're gonna see is it looks like Emilzy is he basically warded around himself and has been running around avoiding people.
That's what it's
Not
like.
a bad strategy.
When you go to a disco, you've had a few drinks, that's what it reminds me of, right? But Emilzy's like 14, so he's never experienced this before, and he's like, is this adulthood?
Oh, we're gonna have an engagement over here on the left side of the map. In some trouble is Ataraxia. Leaf already used, but Shaggy
I'm
Shake
coming, I'm rotating.
Also get enough shots in, and I think Thor, he's gonna be coming down, spin to win on top of SunTouch. Shaggy Shake backpedaling, will get that final hit in before forced back, and actually Ataraxia is getting credit for that kill as well. So he's continuing this trend of really playing, especially Neath, exceptionally well the solo lane.
Well, the challenging votes have begun once again. We're going through a lot of challenges already in game one, but this is 3 games as well. I'm excited. Mysterious Fog again, or Death Gaze.
So you guys now know what these challenges look like. So will we be filling the chambers with fog, or will we be bringing the horrid reality of Death Gaze to the table? Ataraxia in a bit of trouble here as the fight's breaking out around the Gold Fury, already one down.
You can hear the comms between the players right now talking away. I think they're trying to stay organized with it. They don't know that the challenge could happen at any moment. They still don't know the timers on these challenges, but I don't think they ever will either with this one going forward. But these guys may get caught out. He's in trouble.
Oh, Snakes is gonna get that pluck. He's gonna go for the driving strike, but it's a really nice gap shield.
Really nice shield to actually save him from that situation he was in then. But the re-engagement Thor is on into the no escape, coming out as well from Emilzy the boulder just to buy himself a second. But the burst damage from Prime is good.
And now it kind of comes down to, oh, it's a double pluck. Beads used by Ataraxia in the air, not going to stop the knockup, but will be safe once he hits the ground. Over the top comes SunTouch. The fight continues on, and Prime continuing to put a lot of damage on this Agony in this fight. SunTouch trying to move forward and find some damage and get at least 1 kill in return.
Yeah, he's really showing off the power of his playstyle as well as the laptop as well. You can see in his hands right now on your screen. Doing a great job for himself so far. Killing spree for Prime. What a person to show off in the cube at the exact right moment.
Yeah, look at him. You can always know which one Pretty Prime is by the hair. Let's take a look here quickly at the items and kind of give the viewer some insight on exactly what the players are building here. It's a fairly standard Bologna build, Ickfile in a Cloak of Concentration with a heavy hammer. As the Gold Fury is started up now by Titan, will hold our thoughts.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, the Hunter builds are kind of started. Prime's going aggressive though. Snakeskin taking a bit of poke damage, but Titan get the Gold Fury. And in good timing too, because the challenge is coming to an end very, very soon for which one they're going to get hit by next. And it looks at the moment, the Death Gaze is winning.
Death Gaze once again, yeah, that one was pretty disorienting, kind of that roller coaster effect almost.
Yeah, it was. I mean, I think the Fog one, that was worse because both the players that got that died.
Yeah, Mysterious Fog was the killer.
It wasn't very mysterious, it's just like instant death. That's what they found out about them.
Deadly Fog, maybe the better name for it.
Go down for Titan over there as well. You see an experience lead now of 3,500 for Titan. Gold is even though.
Yeah, we're basically at an equal game here. You're right. The experience advantage about 2,800, 2,500, fluctuating back and forth in favor of Titan at the moment. 11 kills to 10 at 23 minutes into this one. If you guys are just joining us, this is the HP Smite Omen Challenge, and we are subjecting our players to a variety of tortures, and we've just selected the next one. It's Death Gaze.
Death Gaze is going to be locked in. We'll be tuning in shortly with them inside to see exactly what the experience these guys are feeling. Are they really looking for a play at the Fire Giant? See, well, the war coverage just started. If this fight goes crazy with the Death Gaze, there's all 10 of your players on the screen. Load of conspiracy at the top and the bottom of Titan.
Here comes the Death Gaze.
The gaze is beginning. Listen to comms.
And look, both teams kind of turn tail and run for the Fire Giant there.
Let's just disengage for now, guys. Like, we didn't want to be, oh my God, look at that view.
It's really, really hard to play in this. And really one of the things is that I'm looking for the players to kind of be bumping up the brightness settings on the laptop screen kind of during these challenges, and then maybe taking it back down on the fly to let their eyes adjust quickly.
And it's really easy to do that with the laptop too, so they should be trying to abuse that to allow them to stay and focus on that screen, because that's what you need to do in those situations, right?
Absolutely. Well, we're going to have a fight continuing to break out here underneath the mid tower. SunTouch diving is Titan for now. They found 2 kills underneath the tier 1 already, and look at the concentration from Ataraxia.
I can't see. I'm so confused.
Yeah,
I don't even know what's going on now.
Fine with it.
I don't know.
I mean, that's horrid.
They're focused. They're stern focused.
This is why they're pro gamers and we are commentators.
Well, the Fire Giant has begun. You know why? Because the Death Gaze has ended, guys. The Fire Giant's begun for Titan. They're already fighting away. The boulder comes out as well. Spin to win. Reppy's trying to bring down MumTouch on the back. He will fall to Confrey on that Medusa.
And now Ataraxia, if you can find the pluck on a Snakeskin who does have that Midgarian mail, as you saw, could be in a bit of trouble. Kanye Life willing to let that one go as the Fire Giant is re-engaged on 80% now. Confrey and Ataraxia, the double hunter, is going to be able to take care of this one. Aussie is procced.
Snakeskian's coming. Can he do anything to stop it? Well, Rapikat's going to wall him off for the time being, but they're getting low.
Yeah, and going into the air, I'm sorry, is Thor. Reppy looking for his dunk. There it is. Coming down, not finding the kill yet onto the Hercules. I think he expected that to kill, actually. Ram is taking the sky as well. Titan did secure that Fire Giant, but they may lose some players in return. Shaggy Shank looking to stop the back for Confrey here.
I think that blast to the face really messed up Shaggy Shank because he just missed all his snipes in the air. That never happens to him. Sonic Boom is definitely Shaggy Shank's kryptonite.
And we can see Sonic Boom is once again an option and is very
I love you, HP OMEN.
heavily desirable from the player. Shaggy Shank going under the tower for Confrey. Stoning both of them is the Medusa, but still Dusa will fall. Shaggy Shank credited for that one, a killing spree for London Conspiracy.
Shaggy doing okay for himself now, starting to sustain up a little bit more. Dead of Night is on the screen as well. Well, I wonder what Dead of Night will be.
I assume that we're going to just like cut all their comms and all their everything and just be like, you're Shiblanca Hilton.
Hello?
Yeah.
Hello?
You're just a little boy in a large box.
Can we just look at Melzy when that happens? That's perfect for me.
Yeah, I think he'll be the scaredest.
Hello, guys. And then shock him at the same time. I feel like I'm being a bit teamy in there, but maybe the Omen will agree with me.
Yeah, it's kind of like, you know, this is just, I mean, there's more challenges that we're not using, right? We're using the first 8 in game 1 here.
That's right. And then
2 more added for game 2.
And then 2 more added for game 3. I don't know if these guys can handle that.
I don't know if I can handle it.
I mean, I'm guessing the HP OMEN challenge is going to get worse as this goes on, right?
You can only assume that it's going to get more and more strenuous and more difficult to kind of hold concentration and find a way to win this game. But 27 minutes into this one, ladies and gentlemen.
Shouts to you guys, though, for all these votes that you're bringing in right now. I can see the vote numbers, and it's absolutely insane between the two. It's going to be absolutely crazy if you keep this up the whole time.
I'll be impressed.
I will be impressed too.
Will you?
It's very hard to do.
Not as impressed as me, though.
It's very hard to do.
I'm the most impressed.
You are the most impressive. Backflip comes out, but there's an engagement in mid lane as well. Kanye with a very good shield saving the day, but he's going to get hit by an Earthbreaker.
Yeah, I'm looking for Arrow to make a play here. We're riding along with him, but Poseidon going to be patient. Hold the Kraken.
Be patient.
Don't release the Kraken. Hold the Kraken. Love the Kraken.
Love it. Hold it. Unleash it when you're in trouble.
That's right.
That's the game plan.
Well, it looks like Sonic Boom
is still winning.
Well in the lead here. As one would expect, it will be your next challenge.
It's going to be Sonic Boom again. Could anybody have been more surprised? Gold Fury is being done right now. It's actually just been dropped down by Titan. Maybe they'll get a nice treat from the HP OMEN challenge to commemorate and enjoy that precious moment of that kill.
Yeah, nothing primes you for really enjoying a Gold Fury like getting blasted in the face with several thousand PSI of an air cannon.
Well, let's see how the air cannon is going to perform. Oh, it's the same boys again. Hello, Shaggy. Shaggy, you missed the Gold Fury. Guess what we're going to do to you? Shaggy is not impressed. Shaggy is not impressed.
He's not thrilled.
He's not impressed. You lost the Gold Fury too. Oh! Make it stop! He's hiding. He's hiding. Dunk down. He's a tall lad as well. He's our Shaggy. He is one of the taller ones.
He's running into a wall. He's running into a wall. Look where he's sitting in the chair now.
He's done.
And he popped his beads.
Beads as well. Safety beads. So if in doubt, that's a Hunter player right there, right? When
we're looking at his actual game feed right now. Okay, there we go.
Yeah,
he's back to it.
Okay. Made it. Survival of the fittest, and Shaggy clearly. At least he used beads, right? He had the presence of mind to use beads in that situation.
I don't know if I'm getting ganked.
Beads, quickly. Oh, there's a Thor guy coming in from Repikas who just took that to his face as well. He's angry. He wants revenge. Kraken as well.
Yeah, nice looking Kraken. It does a nice bit of damage to Reppy as well, but it's mostly the Ares chains that are doing it here. Leaping into the sky is Shaggy Shank's Rom, taking the shots from the back of this fight. As you can see now, moving forward to the front, it's Medusa trying to find a way out. Arrow, a couple more shots, but the damage from Prime doing a lot here. Snakeson will take out Confrey, and now it's Geb on an island. A bit
Shaggy though, Shaggy's angry. He's got no beads, but he doesn't need him. He finds a kill, but he will go down. By the looks of it, to Prime with that nice dash from Prime, and the use of the Aegis too.
Yeah, really clever Aegis as well, but Emilzy is there, and Emilzy is prepared. Bomb's coming out. He's going to try to damage race him, and it's going to be enough. Prime takes the double.
Maybe I was wrong. Maybe I was wrong, because right now on the right-hand side, London Conspiracy have just snowballed the anger that the HP OMEN challengers unleashed of London Conspiracy, and they're like, we're going to win this now.
Shaggy Shank ready to fight.
He was.
After
He did
that.
a good job in that situation, too, after winning.
Looks like
Repicas.
Phoenix went down during this engagement as well.
It did. The Phoenix is actually going down the right-hand side here as well. We may see the game one and potentially Prime actually trying to defend to the best of his ability here. He's the one that's looked the most unaffected, but I expected that because he's so cool with that.
It's pretty Prime. Yeah, he's such a cool guy.
He's a cool guy.
So Fire Giant coming back up in about 15 seconds, my friends. Gold Fury still about 2.5 minutes out, as you would expect at this point. Minions streaming in to the left side of the Titan base. 80% on their Titan, in fact. It's 18 to 15 in favor of...
Guess what we do next?
Titan.
Lightning Storm looks good again.
Oh yeah, you know what's fun? Watching young men get shocked.
If they're not shocked, it's not enjoyable to watch for the most part, especially when they're playing video games.
Yeah, that's right. I mean, I either want to... I want to see some pain.
It's not pleasurable without a bit of pain, is it? But
How would you know what pleasure was if not for the pain?
that's a very good way
I
of
think
putting it.
that's maybe why the Omen has brought us all here today.
To experience the pain,
To know the pain and then
see
to
the pleasure.
have the pleasure of owning an HP Omen laptop.
Perfect on. There's an engagement coming out from Repicas as he takes to the sky with Thor. Are they going to engage, or will London Conspiracy disengage in time?
Oh, they're in the choke, but just off the mark is Reppy. The ultimate came out from Kanye Life, but this one's a little bit awkward here. Moving forward is Repicas spin to win as well. MumTouch getting credit for that kill. However, take a look at Emilzy.
Emilzy, how you doing?
He's about to get the shocks.
You good, Emilzy? You good? Oh, Shaggy does not look happy.
Shaggy looks very
He's like,
displeased.
why did I sign up for this?
Whoever is back in control, do not like him.
Do not. No.
Hey, it's Arrow. What's going on, buddy?
Arrow got some fog, and he's
I think they're juking us out now back in the OB truck. They're like going to show you some pictures.
So
They're not going to let us know who it is. London Conspiracy. Let's talk. They win a fight. They win actually 3 kills here.
They did.
And they're 5 strong, pushing down the mid lane.
Oh,
And it looks like they have an opportunity to maybe take this one. Emilzy getting hype. It looks like he knows that they have an opportunity for victory here.
They say they can end this one, and it looks like they've got to try and do that one now. They're all chilling out. Hopefully the shock hits him at the exact moment of this game ending. And there we go. Oh, I wonder if they got the stop at the end.
Yeah, there it is. Game number 1 is taken by London Conspiracy. It ends 18 to 18 at 31 minutes, but they are your victors in game number 1, taking home the first point in the Omen Challenge and taking the first step to survival and getting out of the chamber.
But even if they win game 2, Bart, they still have to play game 3. Because that's how the voting system's going to work. We can hear the voice comms of the players there as well. Doing a great job for themselves. A fantastic result from both of them. I'm proud of how they performed.
Yeah, it came out pretty well here. Let's take a look at the endgame stats, a little bit about the builds, before we go over and talk to the YouTubers and see what their take was on some of these challenges. But here, all things told, Titan, they had a lot of moments where it looked like it was really working for them. Ataraxia went 4-1 and 7.
He started off really strong. Ataraxia started off strong in the solo lane.
Yeah.
They had issues with Geb and Cardinal.
It was the Geb Ares matchup, right?
It didn't work out very well, you know. I was really like, why pick Geb there? I mean, he has an Ares as well. Why would he pick Ares?
I think they were thinking what you were saying, right? Like, we'll take the Geb because it's so safe. But, yeah, I don't know. But let's take a look at Repicas, actually, earlier on in this one, maybe a little bit as to why they had some trouble. During Death Gaze, we'll see his Thor having a little bit of a struggle.
Well, we'll see it as it comes on the screens any moment now. Here we go. It's actually MumTouch who's we're tuning in with, who's going to jump in and go aggressive. And this was the dive that they actually made went wrong as the Death Gaze was going on them. You see MumTouch stuck around too long, and then Repicas ends up turning up as well to try and bring it out. But that was the first blood of the game when they dived.
Yeah, they take that dive, they get the kill, and ultimately, I don't think that snowballed the game, I wouldn't say.
No, he didn't, but he gave the players a taste.
Yeah,
of
right. That was kind of the first moment where you realize, like, oh no. It's really one of these, and also the Lightning Storm. Lightning Storm really was great, and it really impacted the game, I think, as well.
It did.
Confree,
well,
definitely struggled with this one.
Confree struggled, as did Emilzy.
Emilzy as well.
Well, let's look at Confree first of all. Look at him here. He's all chill, Phil. Yeah, we just got the Confree. Oh, the pain. You okay?
Taste. I'm getting electrocuted.
That's Emilzy as well. I'm getting electrocuted.
I know, I love the I'm getting electrocuted call.
They're all screaming, I'm getting electrocuted.
I can only imagine what it's like to be sitting at home as like one of these guys' girlfriends or wives or mothers.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, oh no, what am I gonna do?
Emilzy's mother must be like, oh God, is he okay? Like, they're abusing my child right now.
But at the end of the day here, Graham, game 1 is taken by London Conspiracy fairly convincingly at that.
And they look good.
And they did look good. We'll see if they can take game number 2 as well. Remember, game number 2 worth 1 point. Game number 3 worth another 2.
I don't see some more of Emilzy in
Something
action.
happening to you?
I think this is what we're going to see most of the time.
Smoke. I'm
The
getting
young
betrayed.
14-year-old boy in the professional scene of Smite.
Look how hard it, I mean, so like all you can see is the game.
Screen. Well, that's the best thing about the screen, though, right? You can still literally see the game.
That's right. Like, yeah, that's the point, right? And like we've kind of been saying, right? We let the players know that things were going to be happening and like encourage them to really find ways to use the laptop to kind of come through these challenges. So you'll notice they all have kind of customized the backlighting on their keys.
Yeah, you could customize the backlight on your keys to make it easy to read them.
Yeah,
and that's what they've been trying to do.
It's more than just that, right? Like you can set a rainbow, sure. You can do that on a lot of keyboards, but they've really like kind of isolated the keys they want to make sure stand out.
They did it as best they could as well, just to make sure they could have this available from. We've got another replay coming into you as well. Now, why not just show you some more?
There's always more.
There's going to be more all night long. All night long. Shaggy, the happy Shaggy. What was that?
Like it was strictly business.
See, that's the first time. The first time I was like, giggle. Okay, that was kind of.
Okay.
He's dead now. He's like, right, that's. I can't play like this. Did you hear that?
Yeah, look at him. He's like just laying down in his chair basically at that point.
I can't play like this. I can't play like this.
And I think we have one more clip also of what must be another air blast, because who doesn't love watching someone?
Can we just have Sonic Boom all day? HP OMEN, please, just give us Sonic Boom all day. Well, we've got no more replays for us here, but I know people who are going to be taking another look at them in up-close detail.
Yeah, that's going to do it for us for game number 1, guys, from the commentary desk. Thank you very much for joining us for game number 1 of the HP Smite Omen Challenge. We're going to toss it over to the YouTubers, and Cinnamon Toast Ken, take it away, my friend. It's all yours. What did you guys think?
Man, guys, welcome to our YouTube, our professional analysis table. We know exactly what we're talking about. Group of guys that would like to bend the rules of gaming. And thank you very much at home for showering the chat with all these votes, and it's been amazing. Thank you very much for your support. The main thing we want to talk about, the best thing, we like the Sonic Boom. Yeah. Sonic Boom was so amazing. A lot of the lights one, people were like, you know.
Yeah, I mean, there are definitely challenges that are like better than others, you know. Like, and I've been trying to get hashtag Sonic Boom fan to trend. Because it was just amazing. It's amazing to see someone that is trying to concentrate on a game and see their headset flying and their hair all over the place, trying to cover. I don't know. That's the one.
I think it was also a viewer's favorite when you saw in the chat our video. Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Amazed by it. And also really funny to see like even his headset was like blown away, and he had like to grab it off the floor.
And then like the second one came on the second time, he's like laid over. He's like, okay, I want that again.
I think the first time he was only one boom,
Yeah.
and the second time two, and like he was expecting even more. He was like sitting like this and waiting for the third one. He was really afraid. It was really fun to watch. But I liked the lightning storm as well.
Yeah.
That was my second favorite.
Obviously, the Sonic Boom was like the hardest for them, but the others was like very like perturbing, like to play. You know, it's really hard to play when you have like lights everywhere and like everything moving around you. But obviously when you watch it on the screen, it's like a bit less fun than the Sonic Boom, where the guy like just lost his hair and everything with it. So.
Willie, what do you think about Sonic Boom?
The lightning storm is like exactly like the Zeus Ultimate in real life. It's like I mean, you just see like okay, it's like just lightning, but it's like actually having to play it, and you're trying to aim and everything. It's like
Especially because the electrocution like takes your muscles. You know what I mean? Like it makes
course.
your hand move when you're trying to do something.
Well, you know, I mean, all the challenges, like, for the people at home, the light ones don't look that impressive to them, but for the people playing, it's like that.
It's more annoying.
So you're just like, I gotta look at my screen, it made me sick.
Well, a lot of people don't know. The guy with the crazy hair, he had a normal haircut before. It's like after the lightning storm.
No, but it's fun. It's fun to actually see how the challenges appear the first time and people don't know which one to vote. Like, it's kind of like you vote for the name of the challenge, but then the second time that they come around, people go exactly like for the Sonic Boom, for example. Like, it was amazing. The voting went like up on that one so much just to see it happening again.
Then we got the first game out of the way, and they're gonna add 2 more challenges in the next game, and I'm pretty interested to see what those are.
I'm really excited to them. Can we spoil some of the names of them? I mean, are we allowed to? We just will.
We'll just do so. Destroying the competition.
We have 2. No, it's Tornado and Moonlight.
So Tornado and Moonlight Waltz.
Moonlit Waltz.
Tornado seems fun.
So I think like Tornado sounds more interesting.
Yeah, maybe it's kind of like Sonic Boom, where like, you know.
If it's worse than Sonic Boom, I think two of these guys are gonna die. Like, really.
For now on,
I wonder if there's anything else that is worse than that. But it really feels like it's something painful. Like it felt in their face, it felt like the impact, because it's apparently like it's a cannon that hits with air. So that looks like a lot of pain, at least. I don't know.
Yeah, and I love the way when they were like, okay, we're gonna fight for the fire giant and everything.
Yeah.
And it was like, okay, back out.
As soon as the challenge starts, like, okay, leave. We'll just wait till this is
Stop
over
the fight.
with.
Just wait the end of the challenge.
I'm interested maybe like in the second game when they adapt, so they maybe plan ahead when they know the challenge is coming. And in this game, they separated each challenge, so each team retreated. So maybe one team like wants to take advantage of this. When they know the other one is retreating, maybe they chase them. So if they, maybe some people can also adapt better to some challenges, so they're not as distracted by the light or something.
Absolutely, and it's interesting to think that this is a game where you need concentration, but also in the moment that some people of the team are having to deal with a challenge that breaks communication with the rest of the guys. So that is like putting stones in the way of everyone, not just the person that is being hit, let's say, right? From one of the challenges.
When he got electrocuted, he was like screaming in the mic, so I suppose like all of his friends was like, shut the way, we're trying to play. So it was
amazeballs.
I think it's also different for some people, because you saw some players were communicating a lot and some not so much, so maybe not affecting each the same.
So we had London Conspiracy take the first game. Who do you guys have?
I was totally going for London Conspiracy.
Yeah, me too.
I think just because we've been able to talk to the guys before the competition and stuff like that, and I feel like this was the underdog team like today, and I love that position, and I think that they were more eager to take the game rather than.
But now I'm also rooted. I also rooted for like London Conspiracy, but now I want to see Titan to get back in game 2. So it's.
Yeah, that would be amazing.
More interesting.
To see
so
after a game.
When we talked to the Titan guys, they were more like scared of the challenge than to lose the game. So that would be fun to see how it can affect on the second part of the game.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it seemed like the game kind of started out a little slow because they were like, "What's going to happen?"
Yeah.
I don't wanna.
Yeah,
that's true.
But it's fun. I think that it puts a lot of pressure in the guys too, because as we said, like they're trying to plan things through the game and objectives, and they have to be considering that at any time where they don't know what time this is going to happen, they're going to have to face
I remember
pain.
Before getting here, we were like, wow, the cube looks amazing, we want to play in there.
I know.
Right now it's like...
we're going to play,
I don't want to try that.
I also wonder now that the players know some of the challenges, if they adapt also with the laptops. Like you saw already some players like setting the screen brightness higher and stuff like this.
Yeah, because with the smoke and everything,
so maybe if they're smart, I think
that
like they will work with the challenges to their advantage. Yeah. So maybe we can see this in game 2.
Like for example, the fog, like we couldn't see anything through the camera, but I didn't feel like it was affecting them that much with the computer. Like I think that they could
maybe
see
they were playing like this,
that.
we just didn't see them.
they were like this on the screen, you know, maybe, but to see something.
They have touch screens. Maybe when like they're getting electrocuted, they're just like,
go, it's gonna work.
It's just an impact, man.
So I'm really looking forward to the next game.
Oh yeah. Who do you guys think is going to take the next game? Any
know,
bets?
like apart from what we've been talking about, like I really want to see London Conspiracy winning, but it would be awesome if Titan takes the next game.
To the third game.
Yeah, because then they're going to be tied for the next game, for the third one, which is more points, and whoever takes that one is the winner. And that should be like a challenges non-stop. To see what they can do.
Yeah, true.
I really like the Titan. Like, I mean, I remember when I was in Atlanta watching the World Cup, and it was like, I mean, they got second in the second position, but it's like, I don't know, I just feel like they lost the first one, and they are going to, I think, win this one and probably the next one. I don't know, they are used to play against them, and they were saying that they have screamed each other very often. So I don't know.
So you mean like they're used to those situations?
Yeah. They're used to winning against them.
Definitely, I guess that a team that is connected, like that is well connected between each other, is more likely to go through these things without getting smashed. I don't know.
All right, well, that's probably all the time we have for now for our pro analytics. You guys keep voting. Like I said, I got 2 more challenges coming up, and we'll give it back to the guys on the floor.
Good.
Omen Challenge.
Thank you very much, Ken. And the rest of the gang, welcome back to the commentary desk, guys. We're moments away from game number 2 and a new set of challenges coming into the fray. 2 more added.
That's what they were just saying. 2 more challenges coming up. It'll be really interesting to see how the players are going to deal with those as well. They've had a few moments to gather their thoughts, so to speak, and deal with what just went on. Obviously, they've been able to communicate a little bit. We allowed some communication of like, guys, I got electrocuted. Well, felt like I got punched in the face.
We heard Emil Z yelling somewhere out in the darkness, I've been electrocuted!
I think he was.
I believe he was as well.
Yep, and I'm wondering if he's going to actually see, you know, what's going to happen this one. Let's bring up the challenges, though, for what's
let's
next.
take a look at what's coming up next.
What other challenges we've got? HP Omen, show me.
Omen, show us the way.
It's going to be Moonlight Waltz, sorry.
Moonlight Waltz and Tornado.
Yeah, you know which one I want.
Okay, so speculating here.
Well, Moonlight's dancing, right? Moonlight Waltz is dancing, or?
Moonlight Waltz, yeah, some kind of dance, but maybe some light manipulation, moon, maybe some darkness.
I feel mobility there, but then I see Tornado.
Tornado.
I see mobility there too.
So Tornado, like if this was like, Bart, do the Tornado challenge, I'd be like, give me a leaf blower, and I'm just gonna go in there and just somebody.
Or spin me around 1,000 miles an hour.
Oh, I didn't even think about that.
Like, they could just spin him, like, completely around and around. Or, like you said, it could be just, like, ridiculous amounts of air.
Looks like there's 2 more also grayed out.
I want to know what those ones are.
Those will be a part of the 3rd and final game. But here in game 2, now eligible, Tornado and Moonlight Waltz. So definitely vote for those guys. We'll want to see exactly what we have in store and what the Omen challenges are that remain.
To be able to actually vote for these, if you've just tuned in, you tune in for the first time, all you have to do is when the challenge is on the screen, the voting option is available, just !A or !B to register your vote, and don't be scared to spam it because you can vote more than once.
You can vote more than once. And well, overall so far, I mean, Sonic Boom's such a hit. You're watching people just get devastated,
That's
basically.
Right.
Besides that, what was your favorite?
The fog. The fog.
The fog?
It had to be the fog. The fog was so... I really liked what happened to the players. Both the players died straight away after the fog.
Yeah, that's right.
So
it seemed to be very
worked.
effective.
It was effective. It was a challenge, and they didn't succeed.
Yeah, I'm taking Lightning Storm. Just
that's
because,
that's true.
Although it didn't maybe necessarily have the greatest impact on the game, but like they seemed to deal with it pretty well. You know, they kind of just like kept their hands on the keyboard and like kind of just struggle through it.
That's true. I think
just the concept of watching someone get electrocuted is great.
To be fair, we had to tell a little bit to the players before, and it was like torture chamber. That's all they kind of knew.
Yeah.
And so when you think of torture chamber, they thought shocks. Yeah, so they kind of expected that one.
It's part and parcel with a torture chamber,
exactly.
doesn't it?
When you think of it, it's like
what
shocking.
kind of torture chamber would this be without electric shock?
Without electric
Ask
shocks.
yourself that.
Well, what kind of torture chamber would it be without tornadoes? That's what I want to know.
A normal one, I think.
Well, it's
but
a very Americanized
this is anything
one.
but, isn't it? I mean, this is not a normal kind of setup here. If you are just joining us, guys, we are in the middle of an endless black void. 10 obelisks surround us. In each one is locked 1 player. And
only 5 survive.
We're just floating.
Only 5 survive.
Yeah, so yeah, 5 will win, 5 will remain forever here, stuck in this Omen challenge, but 1 team will move on and it's the lifeline back out to the real world that's the desire here.
I heard they get a HP Omen laptop as well as live. And
perhaps.
Living is important.
We'll see. I think the survivals, it's a really good laptop.
It is a really good laptop.
Surviving good too, guys. God Selection is available. Picks and bans are underway, my friends. Left side of your screen will once again be London Conspiracy. Right side is Titan.
Well, it looks like we're going to see pretty much rinse repeat from London Conspiracy in game 2 here, but they've gone with the same bands, Ymir, Athena. They're focused Kanye. Focus Kanye, take him away from him, don't allow him to have the presence in the duo lane, and then abuse this because Comfrey and him have still got synergy to learn.
Yeah, they do indeed. And well, we're taking a look at the player cams here as the captains are looking into the draft. Poseidon banned out as well now on the side of Titan. So really, I'm surprised that's what they were targeting, that Poseidon from Arrow.
I actually felt some touches below in that game actually performed pretty well. He was involved in a lot. He got ganked. You know, he was caught up in fights a lot, but he survived a lot of those engagements too, as well as set some things up for his team. And I didn't really feel like he struggled on the challenges so far. He's the one
MumTouch.
Him and Prime are the 2 that I noticed, one from each team, that didn't look scared or fake.
Well, they're the oldest, aren't they?
I believe so.
Maybe it's like a with age comes wisdom and experience to deal with electric shock.
With Mum scooped on the microphone, or
whatever it is. Yeah, he's seen it all.
He's seen it all. He's been out with it all. Even things not going as expected, but as expected, we did see, like I said, Bologna locked in, and once again, as expected, a Neath pickup.
Yeah, so Neath and now Guan Yu. So actually, Titan really keen on this Guan Yu, as it was banned out in the last game in the second banning phase. They take it right away, pair it with the Neath, reveal basically nothing here. Guan Yu, unlikely to be your jungler or solo laner, most likely your support, but still a swing pick in a way.
Seen him now and again in the solo lane played by Cyclone Spin.
That's right,
well.
yeah.
He started to creep back into the meta a little bit. In the jungle, he can be effective.
He's a capable jungler, not to meta, but he can clear fast enough.
He can clear fast enough, and his gank's not that weak. He just needs a team that's going to be able to build around him and be very, very effective. But we'll probably see him in the support role because of the way the bans went.
Well, here we are. It is in game number 2 here. Titan down 1-0 versus London Conspiracy, and they have their third and final selection out of the first round pending.
Yeah, London Conspiracy are up 1-0 right now, and we'll see if they can continue winning ways and take 2 games in a row before the ultimate challenge begins in game 3.
Still waiting for that third pick to come in. It's Kanye Life's selection. Bologna, Rama, Agony selected for London Conspiracy so far.
All the damage front line, basically what they've got. They've got all the damage now. They need the back line to actually, so the front line to defend them from the engages. Bologna can do some of that, but she's not going to want to stay in the mix forever.
Yeah.
She will need to disengage at some point. And Repikas going for his true and tested Titan, obviously Thor once again.
Banned out is Kumba, so removing another support from the queue. London Conspiracy, they have one final ban remaining, likely to be another Hunter, would be my guess here, expecting, or maybe they target the mid laner as it has been drafted here from Titan. It's Ra, okay, so a sustained-based mid laner.
Do they think like the challenges are influenced by the gods involved in the game?
Oh, we're going to see a signature Vulcan for Pretty Prime here.
Old school Vulcan coming out into the mix again for him. I'm going to like to see how he's going to play this one through as well. And obviously, Prime known very, very well for his. I think that is a very safe pick of, I don't know what's coming next.
He also gets to rock the Titan skin.
I get to rock my own skin as well.
That's right, yeah, that's not so bad. And you can actually, you can pick this skin up inside the game if you want to support Titan as well. London Conspiracy with their final 2 picks, they will select Loki and Bacchus.
And Bacchus as well?
Okay, so Bacchus makes sense, right? They banned the Kumba, there's only so many supports remaining in the pool. Not unlikely to see Bacchus come out in this situation. And we saw how Geb can be handled in the last game.
That's true. I mean, Bacchus is one of the go-tos after the main supports go down, such as Ymir, such as Athena. Even Kumbhakana was banned away. I'm interested by the Kumbhakana ban more than anything because
it's that attack speed slow. If you're going to run double Hunter,
that's very true.
You don't want that attack speed slow on the board.
Double Hunter though.
Wow.
That's a hell locked in.
That's a hell of a pick.
That was terrible.
That was really bad. I'm sorry for that, but
oh man.
It's going, no, okay. Whew, they continue to swap. I was very confused there for a moment. I was like, it's going mid lane, what? But yeah, no. Vulcan will make it back to Pretty Prime overall, guys.
This is interesting. Atarax's solo lane hell. He's new to the solo lane still. I know he's still learning the matchups and don't know how controlling he's going to be in this hell matchup that he's going to be against the Loki. It does have push power though, and it does have safety.
It's not hard to die to the Loki as hell though. I mean, you just don't have a big HP pool, and that's always scary against Loki. While you have tremendous amounts of lane control.
It's true, but the lane control's a big thing, because like Loki's gonna max decoy first of all to make sure he can get the damage off to clear the wave, but then you can just heal all that damage back up again with when she turns around and goes to heal stance and just heals the wave.
Yeah, perhaps.
It's really, really difficult.
Yeah, I guess so. I guess you're right. I mean, as long as he's playing it fairly conservatively on that hell, it should be fine. But guys, we are ready to move into game number 2, leading by 1 game. It's London Conspiracy over Titan. Game number 2 is ready to go. Let's hop right in.
Yeah, as you can see, the players are loading in now and getting themselves set for the next game of the day. We've got a few seconds, guys, because you know what's coming in a few seconds? The voting begins again, Bart. And I'm excited to see where we're heading this time round.
Well, it's going to be, what will be the very, very first pick selection here? Out of all of these challenges,
just give me Sonic Boom.
Give me Sonic Boom.
Up,
Well, we're getting into this one, my friend, Hindu Man. The teams are in, and we are ready to go. Let's go ahead and introduce them. Out of the bottom side of your mini-map and the left side of your spectator UI, it's going to be London Conspiracy up 1-0 in the first pick position.
Yeah, we'll be able to see MumTouch playing Bologna in the jungle. Shaggy Shank's going to be playing Rama in the AD carry role alongside Agony being played in the mid lane by our man Aero, who had the fog last time. And Milzy, I got shocked! Bacchus in the duo lane. And finally, Snakeskin is going to be playing solo lane Loki.
Their opponents today will once again be Titan in game number 2. Down 2-0. They'll be having Ataraxia in the solo lane as hell. Confrey will be your Hunter this time as Neath. Pretty Prime in the mid lane as his signature Vulcan. Kanye Life will be your support Guan Yu, and that leaves Repicas reprising his role as Thor.
Are they going to invade here, or are they going to play safe again? It looks like both teams once again want to play the safe option, but London Conspiracy invaded last time around for this blue buff and succeeded.
Yeah, but as you can see here, as we go kind of down the path, they might go SunTouch. Bologna Loki, not the same thing as a Bologna Hercules, is it?
No, it's not, but stealing a blue buff away from Hell in the early game is very, very important.
That's absolutely right.
Completely swing the lane back, and that's where your point came in about Loki can deal with this if he doesn't have to deal with lane clear.
But it looks like Titan is going to try to fight this as well. You see Repicas will turn the corner. They see SunTouch. They really wanted to have them start the buff before moving in. That's an odd decoy.
I don't care about what's going on there. I'm caring about the challenge that's on the bottom of the screen. Guess what it was, Bart? Sonic Boom or Dead of Night?
Well, maybe we'll see the Dead of Night. First Blood perhaps going to come down as Loki is stuck all alone and will be secured. First Blood goes to Reppy.
Is Snakeskin struggling? He's his first landing already. Maybe the box is getting to him now.
Maybe he's just terrified of what could very well be a Sonic Boom coming his way.
Very, very likely, because at the moment Sonic Boom is willing to get your votes in exclamation mark A or exclamation mark B. You're always coming back though, Dead of Night. People want to experience the new stuff, but not just the old.
Dead of Night, yeah, making a resurgence. It's hard to beat seeing someone get blasted in the face, but you never know. Dead of Night could be even better and even more torturous.
Great play coming out from Titan here, stealing away the blue buff from Loki now as well on this side. So the invasion attempt did not work out well for London Conspiracy, and now Hell is going to have massive amounts of wave clear opportunity, and Snakes is going to play this very safe. Look at the push power that these have.
Yeah, I think as you mentioned, right, with Hell, we need to make sure he gets the blue buff. This lane becomes much more difficult if you don't have a blue buff.
That's right.
Doubly so for Loki, right? Where Hell actually has the right amount of sustain to actually lane properly, it's going to be very very difficult for Loki to do so.
It would do normally, but he's gone Bluestone Pendant, which is a good option for him here. He's going to have the regen to be able to do anything, but he's not going to get his Heartseeker stacks online on which means we're looking about a 25-minute danger Loki then. You know, it's going to take a lot longer to build up those stacks, especially after that first blood.
Yeah, but will they lose the momentum before they get Snakeskin online is kind of the question at this point.
That's correct. So left-hand side of the moment, you can see Kanye Life and Confrey doing a good job of pushing this lane in up against a Milzy and Shaggy Shenka as well. Everybody else just continuing to farm up the best they can.
Yeah, this normally an opportunity where we'll see Bacchus maybe look to make the play, right? He doesn't necessarily really want to fight into the minions so much. He really wants to try to isolate one target and have the burst come through from the Hunter.
The problem is that against a Guan Yu with that Tele Assault actually avoids knockup. So he's able to just sustain through that, and it's hard to engage onto a Guan Yu because of it.
Yeah, and not to mention the AoE heal from Guan Yu and the self heal from Neath. This lane is massively in favor of Titan in terms of sustain.
I expect a weakening curse somewhere on the team. The good news is they did draft Bacchus for that, and that'll fit nicely for them to actually go for that one as well. It's 2 minutes 20 into this game now, and the votes are still coming in, Bar, into the last few seconds of the voting stage before a challenge is unleashed in Game 2. The first one, will it be Sonic Boom or Dead of Night? It's 50-50 here.
Well, it looks like left side camps are going to be at least staked out by London Conspiracy. Looks like they actually want to try to catch the rotation. They don't see Guan Yu just yet, but they may be pinched in as Prime is turning the corner here. They're going to make the play onto Kanye Life. No ultimate available for the Guan Yu. SunTouch going to do what he can,
nice
but
dash.
They missed the stun. The dash is going to get it away, and now on the backside, it could be the return play as Arrow's raining fire down on top of Titan. They were looking for the kill onto Bacchus. Prime going to toss a boulder away, now in a bit of trouble. Will he have enough to get the kill?
It's going to be a rough ask for him, but will they be able to bring down the first blood as well? Yes, he will. Just about will he go down in trade? Those the question.
Down will go SunTouch, diving the tower a little too aggressively, but our challenge is selected. It's Dead of Night.
Well, you've been listening to the comms alongside our commentary now, and we'll be able to listen in to exactly what happens when they can't hear each other or even see.
Yeah, it looks like Dead of Night is going to be affecting all 10 players here. The score's 2-1 in favor of Titan in the early game. Dead of Night has begun.
I can't hear you guys. Yeah. Oh, God.
That noise is awesome. No. Comms are gone now. Wow, that's got to be what that is, right? Their comms are dead.
Yeah.
Yeah, you see the flat line on the boxes there. I think I'm not surprised if some of them are raising their hand saying, "Oh, we have an issue."
Yeah, exactly. They might be thinking there's an issue with the game or something. It's like, no, there's no issue. He's like, I was like, guys, hello.
Yeah, look at all of them are trying to toggle TeamSpeak.
Guys, did you get that? So just like, what do we do? This is like solo queue all over again. I'm back home.
I'm gonna do one more.
Well, we'll see. Bacchus is going to actually maybe make a play here underneath.
Yeah,
This is where your kind of familiarity with the keyboard and how well maybe you are familiar with the laptop. How well can you use VGS in a situation like that?
Exactly. Well, VGS is a big feature we have in the game, and that allows you to use the keyboard to its extent to be able to get out the shot calls that they need to. And so they'll be able to use that feature for it. But Dead of Night seems to have ended. The bad news for us there was that there was no real chance for an engagement for either team. They just played that one out safely and didn't like go for the Gold Fury aggressively.
Yeah, I think maybe of all of the challenges, cutting their comms is going to be one that's going to affect their decision making the most.
Especially during big objective fights, which is what we see quite often in Smite. I'd love to see that Dead of Night come up again. But doesn't matter about that because we've got voting once more. Pillar of Agony and Celestial Beam are the potential options. But MumTouch going aggressive on Kanye again.
Yeah, he really wants to try to bully this Guan Yu, but Guan Yu not necessarily immobile, and actually before to take to the horse, nicely played, in fact, to get away from that knockup from Emilzy that could have very well spelled death.
So at the moment, we're going to see is 2-1 at 5 minutes into this game. 1,000 experience advantage for, just over 1,000 experience advantage for Titan, as well as a 1,000 gold lead for them as well. We're currently live here at the HP Omen Challenge, which is a little bit special, but
yeah, if you are just joining us, guys, this is the first live action game experience on Twitch. We call it the HP Omen Challenge. The players call it probably their own special brand of hell. But here, it's 2-1 in favor of Titan. They're down 1 game to nothing here. And, well, it's 1 point apiece for the first 2 games. So even if they drop this one, they still have an opportunity to tie it up in the third.
That's correct. But even if one of the teams do win this, then we're definitely going to get a victor nice and easily at the end in Game 3 when all of those challenges are available. We're tuning in there on your screens with Ataraxia. They're looking, we don't always get to see that from the pro players, actually see their hand positions and how they use keys so well. But it's nice to be able to get this feature here.
There's MumTouch, the captain of London Conspiracy. You see him leading communications, and he looks, rather displeased, doesn't he?
He doesn't look in the best shape. That's Snakeskin, our newest addition, his first LAN experience, and he better get used to this because maybe we make this a regular thing.
Kanye Life, Prime, they're trending off to the left side here, looking perhaps to pick off Emilzy, but he's a little too wise in his young age. Right side mid camp's going to be coming up slightly before the left. We may have an engagement coming out of this one.
Yeah, Ryan Harpies are being in position for Replicast, but he's going to swing right round the back here as well. As the engagement does come down, Bacchus a little bit out of position, but, you know, Bacchus belly flop away.
Yeah, that's one of the main advantages of this god, his ability to close distance really rapidly.
Yep, so Ryan Harpies do go to Titan indeed. Left one's going to be in a little bit more of a delayed spawn time right now. It clearly looks like the voting is definitely going in favor of Celestial Beam for this one.
Why is Emilzy recalling here? No, yeah, he definitely has to get a piece of this. Reppy's actually taking to the sky, it looks like, coming crashing down as well. Double tap onto Emilzy. He's belly flopping away, however, over the top comes the ultimate from Pretty Prime, but now perhaps fighting off more than he could chew.
MumTouch did a good job of helping him out to actually keep him alive. Kanye goes down because of it. Now the engagement's going to continue as we'll see them try and disengage as Prime does a good job with the backfire. But MumTouch re-engaged at the right time as cavalry charge ended to stop the aggression and save his teammate.
Ataraxia rotates over from the solo lane. Celestial Beam pending as our next challenge. Taking a look quickly at the graphs, 1,000 XP and nearly 1,000 gold separating the teams. All 10 players will be affected by the Celestial Beam as the fight breaks out in the mid lane.
Here we go. Look at it on your screens right now. The flashing has begun, boys. Keep your eyes on the screen, because if you don't, you might have a seizure. And I don't want to be sending anyone to the hospital now.
Here we go. It's hell for Ataraxia, making his way back to the lane. Loki's been able to push forward.
Oh my gosh.
Look how blinding that is. Pretty Prime using his hair to his advantage.
Prime push the fringe down so that Emilzy comb it back over. That's what a comb over does to you, boys. You've learned that here. MumTouch doesn't look too phased though.
I got my ult.
He's like, oh, this is like enough trouble. Ataraxia's so focused. Arrow's first LAN experience, bless him. Bless his concept.
I know, this is your first LAN experience. It's a whole new concept of LAN gaming. Really bent the rules here.
Really bending the rules. Hashtag HP OMEN if you want to chat to us on Twitter. Give us your feedback about how you think these players are performing right now, because at the moment, some of them are really struggling because the Gold Fury fight is going on here.
And be sure to let...
If it's still going!
Does it ever end? Is this forever?
Celestial Beams.
Well, guys, yeah, remember, if you want to continue voting here,
just continue voting A or B.
A or B. Exclamation point, vote A or B.
So yeah, we're going to continue the game on now. Gold Fury is still available, but it does look like one of them does get cut out of position. Replicast going to be a casualty of war there to the Celestial Light Show that he just received inside his booth.
MumTouch really, really doesn't like Kanye Life. Like, every time I see Bologna, it's trying to fight Guan Yu.
I don't want to sing a canyon song. No, we're not going to the left-hand side, though. Comfrey actually gonna get evaporated
he got
there by Arrow. Yeah, he did. And Arrow's doing a very, very good job here, but he's in a bit of trouble against Guan Yu, but he's got support on his side. He's still going to go down, though. And at the moment, you can see the chase is on to bring Kanye Laugh down in trade. Cameraman, please, Adonis, where are you? We missed you already.
Well, the next challenge voting is available. Moonlight Waltz or Death Gaze. We know what Death Gaze.
Waltz is a new one,
That's
right?
one of the new ones. Yes, indeed.
I mean, we're discussing that. What could it be? A dance?
Some kind of dance?
I want to see them all like tango.
Forced tango?
Forced tango or foxtrot.
What do you think? We're going to have someone just walk in and like dance with them?
Yeah, just feel random.
Someone gets summoned into the cube with them and then begins a vigorous dance session?
That's possible. And if she's pretty good looking too, that could just put the players off even more, especially 14-year-old Emilzy.
Okay, here we go. Voting continues. Almost 10 minutes elapsed in this game. 5-3 in favor of London Conspiracy once again. But the gold lead is in favor of Titan.
Yeah, at the moment this game's continued to go on as we expected. London Conspiracy did very well game one here. Mid-Harpies do go down on that left side, and you can see that at the moment, Atoxy's done a good job for this solo lane hell at the moment. He's not had a rough time because Snakeskin still trying to stack this Heartseeker, which I mentioned after the start of the game, Bob, was going to be an issue and delaying.
It was very delayed. In fact, 2 players had their Heartseekers completed before he got his online. Both Neith and Rama from opposite sides were able to get into that itemization a bit before the Loki.
That's right, and what he's going to be looking to do now is just continue to farm. He's looking for Jotuns and some more penetration boots as well, obviously. If he can get those things going, then he will come online. We're looking at about 25 minutes, but I don't think that tower of his has very long left.
No, and that's really where Ataraxia has shined so far, doing a nice job of really bullying this lane. And Snakeskin, oh, no, let's hold that thought, as over on the left side, Emilzy's getting bullied away from the Gold Fury. They may look to continue to make a play. Hog 3 is available and online for the Bacchus.
Yeah, they're actually going to try and reset that there as Prime. They used the turret to actually tank a little bit of that opportunity just to give him a chance, but as you can see, Prime there just tuning in with him and the glorious head of hair. I wonder if he'll still have that at the end of the challenge.
Yeah, speaking of Prime, he's gone the Soulstone actually in 2 consecutive games. A Moonlight Waltz has been selected, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see how
exactly is about to happen on your screens for them. Well, you know what? It's a waltz, right? We mentioned dancing.
Gold Fury maybe started up here.
At the same time, this is perfect timing.
MumTouch forced to use his ultimate actually there. That's a win for Titan as they try to buy for position.
Has the right idea behind this because the Gold Fury fight's still going on here, and we're checking in with the players. Hey guys, give us a little check. Then it actually, that doesn't look nice. That does not look nice.
It's like a just motion sickness generator. I mean, this is really where their ability to stay focused.
Is it Milzy again? Poor Milzy. You okay, Milzy?
I'm like, what?
Oh, and the chair's moving as well.
The desk is moving alongside it. Comfrey's like, Comfrey's trying to focus. He's like, no, the fight's still going on your screens. You can see the carnage that this is causing as the support and the hunter. Oh, he's going right round.
Replicat's crashing down back in. Emilzy somehow has not died yet in this engagement. Snakeskin rotates in, but the fight continues. Shaggy Shank, the one in trouble. He'll be going down. Emilzy, an absolute monster, even with the chair around.
How did he get killed?
Spun around.
That's crazy. He's still spinning.
Standing still.
He's still spinning. Comfrey's still going doing this.
And recall.
Comfrey's just dancing around. Okay, cool, Dad.
This is my only option in life. Gold Fury taken by London Conspiracy. They win the fight as well. 9 kills to 5 now at the 13-minute mark. The Moonlight Waltz. Yeah, you ain't playing the game now.
That's up there with the Sonic Boom. Can we combine the two?
Spin him around and hit him with air blasts?
Over and over again. But back to the action, 9-4. Like you said, London Conspiracy did get that Gold Fury, and it's going to be 2,000, just under 3,000 experience lead for London Conspiracy now, and a 1,500 gold lead because of that. These guys are playing really well under the conditions, especially when so many of them, well, 2 of them have never been to LAN.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah,
I keep pointing that out, but it's really important.
Well, it's just such an abnormal kind of, from what you would expect, right? He's probably heard from his friends what it's like to go to LAN events. Oh, it's really cool, you get to meet all the players.
Yeah.
You know, we have practice
Sit next
time.
to your friends.
Yeah, you hang out with your friends, you get to meet all the other European players, all the North American players. No, you've been summoned here to the Omen Challenge to be tortured and fight for survival.
Fight for survival indeed, and that's what they're trying to do right now. Can they take game 2 down here against Titan? That'll give them a 2-0 lead, and that means that Titan have to win that last game.
They have to win that last one, or they're going to get fully swept out.
What happens to them at the end?
I assume they just kind of...
What happens to us?
Us? I didn't even consider that, damn.
I didn't even know I was here, but I just know what's up.
Well, on Reppy's going up here. SunTouch is going to be the target they're looking for. Thor coming crashing down. He's going to pop the Magi. SunTouch in a bit of trouble. Voting still going on, guys. At the bottom of your screen, as you see, as they do secure that kill into SunTouch. Credit going to Pretty Prime.
Yeah, Pretty Prime just goes to Pretty Prime. They're still going aggressive again, but Melzy re-engaging with that belly flop as well into the burp. Cavalry charge on the backside causing issues. The Intoxicate goes out as well. A nice backflip from Neef, but Snakeskin's there to put the damage on, and you'll see Snakeskin bring down the kill. But guess what? He's in the mix, is Aero. He's doing work.
Aero doing a tremendous amount of damage in this fight, but not finding any kills just yet. Rom is taken to the sky and is firing in the shots as it looks like the Tornado Challenge is overwhelmingly choice for the chat.
Well, you know, we said what we thought Moonlight Waltz was, and it was right. And we had two options of Tornado, right?
I never thought Moonlight Waltz was going to be as awesome as that was.
It just made me want to dance and join them, you know? it was very enjoyable to watch, and I'm hoping the Tornado's going to be even stronger. Maximum Velocity is not even being considered by the fans at home. If you want to give at least one bit of love to Maximum Velocity, at least vote B, one of you guys. Come on.
Yeah, someone give me an exclamation, vote A or B. For which challenge you wish to select. Tornado, as Hinduman mentioned, overwhelmingly seems to be the favorite. Now let's engage with the, hold that thought, mid lane, Snakeskin. That's a little too much, buddy. Down you go. Ataraxia credited for that kill.
Even with the Will Weaver there just to back it up, coming out
on the way
as well, just to save the day if required. Next challenge has been locked in, but it is going to be Tornado. I want to see. I wonder who we're going to tune in with.
Yeah, I can only assume this is going to be another kind of smoke or air-based challenge.
I predict
3,500 experience, 1,800 gold separate the teams at 15.5 minutes, 11-6. Our fourth challenge of the game coming to you live now. You see at the bottom of the screens. Here comes the Tornado.
Well, let's see what we can see on their screens right now in the background. You can see, it's slowing down. It looks relaxed. Wow, it looks nice and calm.
If they only me, it's getting the winter.
It's snowing.
Actually blowing snowflakes in there.
It's snowing. I was like, it's snow? It's summer? No, you're just... Kanye seems a bit confused. Kanye's not enjoying it.
Am I the only one getting this?
Not a fan.
Arrow's undeterred.
All going, it's like
Arrow just with the
that's getting worse.
Concentration.
It's getting worse. It's getting a lot worse. That's just like the eye of the storm, I guess.
The middle of the tornado, the eye of the storm. But these two seem pretty unfazed.
Okay, I'm backing up.
No, I think they'll be facing a second.
Man, that's it. See, when the graphics start going and you have them blowing around, I mean, it's so hard to stay oriented, right? I mean, you really got to stay focused on the game in front of you, and stay focused on the screen, and just try to find a way to make this happen.
It's not a small screen either to stay focused on that 15 inches.
Yeah, at least you have that, right? Yeah, you got a really nice bright screen. You know, a laptop really built for gaming, right? You're out here with a piece of machinery that's really your lifeline to getting out of this thing alive.
I don't look comfortable then. I'll be honest. I think Arrow is our target to try to eliminate. That's my personal one. Melzy's easy. He seems to want to cry, but Arrow's like the stern-faced boy of London Conspiracy, the backbone of the team right now. He look pretty good then.
Take a look at the graphs. 2,200 gold, 2,700 experience separates the squads here. And well, sorry there. And looking at the itemization, Hinduman, kind of across the board, it's the Bancroft talent start for Agony, makes sense. Soulstone into Doomworm for Vulcan, he's going to be hitting really, really hard. It's a Witchblade picked up for Guan Yu right away. We'll get back to that in a minute. And besides that, fairly standard. Magi's assignment instead of the Cloak of Concentration from SunTouch in his Bologna build.
Yeah, I mean, he just wants that extra CC preventability if he needs it to get away from Thor as well, with those stuns, the roots from Neef, as well as the cavalry charge as well. And then Vulcan bombs on top of that. Those meatballs. So a bit of an issue from then. You can see the voting is coming up again soon. And we're having a look in. What exactly happened in that tornado?
There's a tornado of...
Can he even play with that mouse? He's doing a good job on his mouse.
He doesn't care.
Look. Well, look, I would check in there. Look at that. Look at that. The keyboard's still working perfectly. Covered in confetti. And he's there like, yep, no problem, boys. I still got this. I can still hog.
Magi's was popped there from SunTouch, but they will pick up Kanye. He had to overextend to get the Magi's. And now the fight continues. But Gold Fury, not much damage put out from Titan so far. London Conspiracy seeming to be in better shape.
But have you seen the voting? That's something
my, oh my.
That's something people
I looked down at initially and there was, I guess, a few votes for B. It was a little disproportionate, and now you can't even see the votes for B because of how many people want to see someone.
Everyone can see the Sonic Boom. I wonder who will tune in when that one comes through. But at the moment, there's still a fight going on the left-hand side here. Melzy has to reposition. Arrow actually blinking. Was that teleport from Arrow?
Yeah, Arrow. Let's take a look here. He is holding on to a blink. Yes, Replicas is initiated here underneath the Gold Fury. However, and they'll find an easy pick there as Prime's ultimate comes crashing down as well. Intoxicate used from the Bacchus, but not enough to save the day. 12-7 in favor of London Conspiracy. But Titan looks like they'll take a free Gold Fury.
This is very good for Titan to get themselves back into this game where they've really started to struggle so far in the HP OMEN Challenge. It's not been as easy as they thought it would be. They've been to Worlds and defeated some of the biggest teams there, but up against London Conspiracy in the OMEN Challenge, they're really struggling.
Here you're fighting yourself just as much as you are the enemy team, and you're struggling against the challenges put forth by the HP OMEN and Titan. They're feeling it now as they're going to go for the Titan. SunTouch is there. They know does London Conspiracy, but not interested is Titan in retreating. SunTouch is going to go in and try to make the play. Snakeskin on the backside. He'll pick up a kill on the Prime.
He will find the kill to Prime, and now you're going to see Kanye trying to zone them out. Continuing his conflict to try and take this up, but maybe the disengage is on. Reppy's looking for the kill on to him at the moment. SunTouch going to get away, but guess what? Arrow's hit too.
The lockdown from Arrow is in place. He dumps all three bombs, unfortunately, there to get that kill.
This is time for a boom, right?
Sonic Boom
has been locked in.
It's ready. Ooh, left side. Look at Shaggy Shank push all the way up. He's going to have a great opportunity into the Phoenix here. Already sitting on a 4,000 gold and 7,000 experience difference is London Conspiracy. They'll take that first Phoenix yet again as Titan was spread too thin.
They were spread too thin. They'll get the Phoenix on the left hand side, the right side. The fight is still going on between these two at the moment as they're looking for the tier 2. We're actually going to see Millsy pick up the kill there.
Oh my god! Jesus Christ.
Man, that was just really unfortunate.
Hello?
Look at SunTouch.
Oh my god, man.
Where am I?
Oh,
again, please, HP OMEN.
holy man.
No, maybe
one more.
Maybe one more.
Pretty Prime.
Oh, please. Hey! Good job, boys. Good job.
SunTouch just standing still, getting beat on by the Furies.
Now the question is, who had the best reaction times? Because SunTouch did not use beads then, and neither did Pretty Prime. However, our boy, Shaggy Shank, had the presence of mind to try and avoid the CC.
I love so much that he tried to beads the air blast in that first game. But it is game number 2, ladies and gentlemen. If you are just joining us, it's 16-8 in favor of London Conspiracy. It's a 51,000, 45,000 gold advantage to London Conspiracy. 20 minutes, 45 seconds into this one. They're looking pretty primed to take this game again. See what I did there?
I saw what you did there, and I saw what happened to his hair as well. That move
to the hair there.
That move. Hey, that's not just hard. That's a luscious sort of locks he's got there.
You're right. I mean, it's not a small amount of volume to blow around here. The next set of challenges are out, guys. But if you want to join us, simply type vote A or B to join in on the voting. And if you want to join the conversation on social media, it's hashtag OMEN Challenge, or tweet at any of the YouTubers that we have here today and let them know your thoughts.
Is SunTouch okay?
I think SunTouch is he's just waiting on his buff. Okay. So London Conspiracy looks like a bit of a lane swap here. They're going to try to free up some space for Snakeskin in this long solo that now is missing the Phoenix.
It appears the chat have worked out which ones they want to see the most.
They figured out basically what the deal is now. The ones that cause pain are the ones you want. Right side, Ataraxia. He's going to actually eat that Bologna ultimate and come out really unscathed there, so not a long cooldown, but an important spell down for Bologna.
An important spell down for Bologna indeed, but like you said, not a long cooldown, so he'd just be able to go back and farm again. With the Fire Giant still being available though, if the next challenge influences him, I mean, imagine getting a Zeus-style shock from a Lightning Storm just as you're trying to contest a Fire Giant. That's going to be rough. I mean, I hope it's on the supports.
For me here, it's Breastplate of Valor, Asclepius coming out of Ataraxia, important to note on that hell, so it's going to have a lot of sustain, but can they weather the storm long enough from London Conspiracy here, who do have a fairly large advantage and are posturing up around the Fire Giant?
They do have a big advantage right now, but at the same time, you're going to actually see this build from Ataraxia here. It's all about survivability for the team. This is a team-orientated build he's got here, Bart, and if he actually gets shut down into like a weakening curse, which you can see on the side of a Millsy, it's not going to be that easy.
Yeah, and also, I mean, for such a team-oriented player, he's kind of isolated here on the left side, but that's all I thought is in the mid lane. There's an engagement.
There is a bit of an engagement. You can see Comfrey having to get away from a dangerous situation. Shaggy's doing a lot of damage at the moment. Those basics hitting for just under 200 damage each there. And Millsy's waiting in the wings as well as Arrow, who for me is MVP right now. He's like continuing to push on the right hand side.
You're right. I mean, just absolutely spectacular so far in these first 2 games. London Conspiracy, I mean, I like what they're doing here as well. They have 3 members in the mid lane, 1 in the right, 1 in the left, really spreading the map versus Titan and limiting their farm options. SunTouch also playing this very, very aggressive frontliner for what is not a highly resilient Bologna.
Wow, he just went all in onto Kanye after taking half his HP. Replica's going to take to the sky. He's going to force the Fire Giant to reset though. Snakeskin and Hell continuing to battle in that left Phoenix side as the engagement continues.
Call is made to try to make the kill onto SunTouch. They will secure it, indeed will Replicas, but trying to wrap around now is London Conspiracy. Low-key, they're pinging him out. They know, generally speaking, where he is. He does have the ward coverage, though, to see if the rotation's coming his way, and he'll continue to shove up this left side. Right side, however, Bacchus moving forward. Arrows here as well. Stun out. Bomb on a Confrere. Intoxicate used as well, and down you go.
That was really nicely executed from Arrow and Emilzy as well. But guess what? It's time to give these boys a little lightning storm and see exactly who's going to get the shock.
Yeah, just when you thought Zeus wasn't in this game.
Oh, he's always in the games.
Yeah, he's still going to factor into this one. Lightning Storm, the next selected challenge coming your way at some point in the next minute or so. Let's take a quick look at the graphs while we have the opportunity. 9,500 experience, 5,600 gold in favor of London Conspiracy. They're up 1 game to nothing as well, the 24-minute mark.
That's a great performance by London Conspiracy. Shaggy takes to the sky now looking for the snipes, and he does actually not find the kill again. He's really struggling with Shaggy. Oh, who we got? Is that Shaggy again?
Challenge has selected the two players. The lightning shot beginning.
It's Emilzy again?
Again, Emilzy!
The poor child! Leave him alone!
No, look at him, he's tanking it now.
Oh, he's ready, he's prepared, He's tensed those muscles nicely.
Flexing his...
Come up, Zeus, I'm winning this game. Comfrey's not exactly excited.
Yeah, they've like just like overcome.
I think they've actually been stuck.
No, never mind, we spoke too soon. That looks really uncomfortable, boys.
Are you okay, Emilzy? You seem to be biting your teeth together a little bit. Oh, yeah, breathe deep.
Okay, it's over.
You sure it's over?
But it's not over.
Maybe it's not over.
Let's see if we can find that moment where they're running into the wall. There we go. Yep, Kanye life, just walking around the boulder. Please don't find me. I'm being electrocuted.
I'm currently under threat, and I do not enjoy it at the moment. So Snakeskin doing a great job for his team at the moment, considering the start they've had. London Conspiracy are looking very, very good in this 3-game series. Guaranteed 3 games because the third game is worth 2 points, but Fire Giant's being tanked again, and Kanye's in a bit of trouble.
Repicos is taking to the sky, looking for an opportunity to come crashing back down. Already one of his members dead. A second one to fall as well shortly. Prime, Kanye life doesn't look like they're going to be able to chase him down, but Repicos trying to get it done here. Arrow doing just too much damage on the backside, rolling forward to Shaggy Shank, and that's an easy kill for the Hunter. Nice. Arrow now, he's bitten off maybe a bit more than he can chew as a sustain from hell starts impacting the game, but Conspiracy still a lot out of that aggression.
Yeah, at the moment it's 6 minutes in now, and already it looks like this one is starting to tilt in towards London Conspiracy taking this game, but there should be just enough time for one more vote from you guys in chat. Pillar of Agony or Dead of Night. Dead of Night currently winning. Vote A or B in chat. Get your votes in. Don't forget, spamming as much as you want because it will still count.
Well, we know Dead of Night seems to cut off the player's communications.
And Pillar of Agony seems to be quite painful in terms of like the
just really
visual effects.
Difficult visual effects. Yeah, similar to the Death Gaze even as well, where you're just seeing it's really almost just a motion sickness torture generator.
Exactly. I mean, the big difference between these two is what you're going to see. The Pillar of Agony, the players are going to have to focus on their screen intently and get the best out of it. At the same time as with the other one, you're going to see them try to use the keyboard to their advantage and get these VGS commands off as quick as possible as well, because they're not going to be able to communicate like they normally would over communication.
Forced to use the in-game communication, which does require a rapid series of keystrokes.
That's correct.
Well, the crits are big, they're large, and in charge for Shaggy Shank. 680 damage a pop coming out from him. Loki as well by Snakeskin. He's opted into the Crusher of all things here. That's really looking for the split push.
That's all about the split push. You're completely right there. They're just going to be looking for Phoenixes and towers, leave Snakeskin alone to isolate a person, either 1v1 them or then rotate quickly enough to cause an issue.
Yeah, also a bit more penetration for Loki, which he's always happy to have. 3 members pressuring the left side, weakened Phoenix for London Conspiracy in the mid lane. It's Suncuts who we're riding along with now as he looks to pressure the mid lane. But the fight can be coming in. Emilzy with the initiation.
The initiation does come out as well, but there's the Belch as well to follow up. Warrior's Will does play off for Kanye life. The sustain is good. A lot of healing on that team.
I mean, that was huge. 2 bombs and 1 crit did 1,200 damage, nearly killing off one of the members of Titan.
But they're already healed back up to follow monster as well, so it's not done that much to them. At the moment, the Fire Giant on their side, though, they're just looking for the option to try and split, but Mills is going in.
Yeah, even with the sustain, though, the extended engagement does go in favor of London Conspiracy with that Fire Giant buff, as you mentioned. Really looking for an opportunity to make the play. Let's ride along with Arrows. He has been the difference maker more often than not in these fights.
Well, we'll ride along with Arrows. Dead of Night is about to kick in as well, and you'll hear, at the moment, you can hear the communications throughout our commentary. It's going to go silent there soon, and I'm going to be interested to see if they can actually handle the actual communication calls. That's such a vital part of the game.
All 10 players about to be silenced as London Conspiracy looks to break the base here. Initiated on dashing away. The comms are gone. How will they handle it?
Are they going to handle this? Indeed, you can see them on the screen right now. The flatline beat of the noise has begun. The bombs are raining down, and they're trying to deal as much damage as they can. Great engagement from MumTouch. He's got no problems with that.
HP OMEN.
Oh no, the Rama doing a lot. Titan under attack, ultimate used as well. A little bit of miscommunication as we see. No follow-up there. 86% on the Titan. London Conspiracy running around a little bit disoriented inside of the base. Looking okay for now. Emilzy gonna belly flop away and join his team on the right side. Now where London Conspiracy has taken a second Phoenix even through the dead of night.
Conspiracy are looking so good, but a good meatball from Prime sets up for some potential damage. Repicast gets a double tap there, but I don't think it's going to be enough here because it looks like London Conspiracy are looking to end this one out. They've got minions coming in.
Titan now down to 90%. MumTouch taking it up. He's calling for the team to go in. Snakeskin's going to join him. 45, 30%. Knight dead. Down it goes. London Conspiracy takes game number 2.
I did not expect that. I did not expect
all in there
to go 2-0 so far. I didn't expect
either.
I expected a 1-1 in this scenario. I don't think Titan are struggling.
I think Titan are really being affected pretty heavily by these challenges.
I heard they're dead if they lose.
They don't come back from this one, that's for sure.
That's painful.
Well, overall...
Infinite shock. Infinite, shock.
You just get shocked for... Yeah, it basically what happens is all the challenges happen at once.
Constantly.
And then your cube turns off, and you are lost in the abyss forever in agonizing pain.
Forever and ever and ever, yep.
There's worse things, I guess. I just don't know of any of them.
Oh, I do. You know where? In the next game.
That's right, yeah. 2 more challenges coming your way, ladies and gentlemen, in the third game. That's why it's worth 3 points. I'm sorry, 2 points.
2 points.
So it's 2 points currently in favor of London Conspiracy, but Titan has an opportunity to tie it up in the third game, and then it will come down to a vote with you in the audience as to which team has handled the Omen challenge better. But for game number 2 overall, taking a look a little bit at the team compositions and how this one went, the Hell pick, while being really good in those team fights, Loki, his ability to pick off a couple members seemed to impact the game a bit more, but overall, who was your really standout player?
Standout player for me, like I said, Aero. Aero through this games are looking very, very strong. He's dealt with the challenges as well, which is another thing that I'm really interested in, is the challenges are very, very difficult to deal with. But Repicast at the start of the game did a very good job at Hipart as well.
Yeah, he picked up the first blood. He ended up going 3-3 throughout it. Let's take a look at that first blood that Repicast was able to secure. Or sorry, Loki gets basically stranded in there, as we see, right? I mean, smart play by MumTouch to say, look, Snakeskin's dead, I gotta run away, but you never lose your Loki. However, we saw him recover fairly well, right? Adder actually took that tower first.
He did.
But the right side of the map, basically they invested so much into that did Titan that London Conspiracy, Shaggy Shank takes the Phoenix at 17 minutes, 18 minutes there, and it was really difficult for Titan to get back into it.
Well, communication was a big issue, but London Conspiracy seemed to deal with it quite well. Let's have a little look at Emilzy here with Dead of Night challenge that he was supposedly up against. Maybe I was going to hear what he's up.
I'm getting electrocuted again.
Yeah. Oh, God. No.
Oh, no.
Completely flatline out there are the comms.
I believe he just said, I think I'm getting electrocuted again. That's, I think, what I heard him say just before it all went dead.
No, not getting electrocuted. You simply cannot communicate with your teammates.
Yeah, which is a rough one in the game of Smite.
It's one of those ones that is extremely impactful.
Yeah, it's not that easy for it to be able to do overall. I mean, to deal with both of these two things, as well as communicate and then have that challenge on top. And I'm surprised that it's London Conspiracy that are the ones that are able to deal with them better. Like that one especially.
Well, we saw a couple times Pretty Prime have struggled with the challenges. I think we have a replay of that as well.
What was his challenge?
Let's take a look at Pretty Prime here as he tries to deal with what the Omen has put forward to a little avail, I think.
Up from the back, we can see that beautiful hair. We'll see it in a second, I'm sure. You can see he did actually pretty well for himself here in this game. He played pretty well, but don't think that was the exact replay they wanted to show us there. But you can see, from the background, he was in the depths of the game.
Yeah, I mean, you can see just exactly how difficult that is. But also, we do know that Emilzy did get shocked again in this game. And well, if his reaction is anything like last game, we should definitely take a look at that, guys. Let's see how Emilzy dealt with the lightning storm.
Yeah. I'm just spinning out.
Oh, this is the Moonlight Waltz. Actually, he got shocked and got tossed around in this one.
My chair's spinning around, guys.
My chair's moving around. He's trying to play here.
I'm electrocuted, guys.
He's the Bacchus, and he's just really finds a way to play through this somehow.
He played that, though, as well. He had the presence of mind to try and abuse the situation and stand up at a moment, and then he was still going. Look at him. He's fighting hard. He's drunk just like Bacchus was with Intoxicate.
There's no way I can do anything here.
You can also hear Comfrey on the commentary.
There's no way I can do anything
either. I'm spinning around myself.
He had to get up and get back in his chair. So this was interesting, right? We were briefing the players at the beginning. We heard the safety kind of breakdown. It was like, do not leave your chair. And I think we may know why now.
Yeah, exactly. They didn't want him to get up and cheat like that. Emilzy, cheater, 101, abusing the situation he could to keep himself going in that game.
Yeah, that's nice. Well, this is Well, game number 2, very, very easily secured by London Conspiracy, and well, remember the tornado challenge as well.
Well, let's talk about Aero in that, because Aero, I felt like he was the strongest so far in game 2, and for me, this is him.
Yeah,
he was like,
when the tornado channel comes out, I mean, we'll take a look at it here, but Aero seemed to basically be completely unfazed.
He came across like a Terminator to me.
Yeah, he did. It's just
like he's very quiet, very sullen, but he's like
ready to play.
He was ready.
Let's take a look at that tornado replay, guys, as it was Aero. Here he is.
Let's have a listen then. What's that? Snow? It's
kind of snarly. Like, what is this?
He looks angry. Is this all you've got, HP OMEN? I bet they got something for him next game, I tell you that.
What? Oh my god.
Yeah, that's like confetti throwing down my thing.
He looks totally unfazed. He's so focused on his HP OMEN.
And you can see that screen shining through the brightness of the tornado, allowing him to continue his play.
Well, now this
is the coup de grace.
The coup de grace. You ready for the coup de grace? What could it possibly be?
It's the guy with the biggest hair in the entire challenge getting hit in the face with a high-powered air rifle. Let's see Pretty Prime enjoy his moments.
There was no bullets. Oh!
Jesus Christ.
You okay, that's
almighty. Holy poop. Great job, man.
Oh my god.
Oh man, well yeah, that one definitely did not seem to go so well for him. We saw how difficult it was, but guys, remember that. Oh, let's take a actually. Let's hold that thought as SunTouch.
He's got
that was after. This is after the first one. There's the second.
All right, man. I'm retreating it back, dude. I'm getting owned.
I'm getting owned.
Owned indeed. And that's what the OMEN challenge is all about, is to see who will get owned. It's really important. Don't forget, these challenges, you were enjoying the Sonic Boom, okay? But there's going to be a lot more challenges coming up. The next 2 challenges are going to be even better, I can tell you. Look forward to game 3. Don't forget to continue tuning in for the last and final game.
Game number 3 is going to be worth 2 points. Titan still an opportunity to tie it, where it will come down to a vote, and you, the viewers at home, decide. 2 more challenges coming your way as well to complete our set of 12. That does it from us from the commentary desk for game number 2. I've been Bart. This has been Hindu Man. Thank you for joining us for the HP Smite OMEN Challenge. But for now, let's toss it over to Cinnamon Toast Ken and the rest of the YouTubers for their take on the game. Guys, have at it.
I just want to start off saying, shame on you. You're all sitting at home, enjoying torturing these pro gamers while they're trying to concentrate. There's one 14-year-old, you guys are lightning bolting him, and I know they're just all sitting home laughing about it, and I'm just
but
shame on you.
It's fun for us too. So, you know.
It's good fun. It's good fun.
Yeah.
It's so entertaining.
I really wish that you guys could see us like through the game, because we're laughing our asses off. Like, we're here looking at the screen and laughing so hard. Poor people.
Yeah, especially at the crowd favorite again, Sonic Boom.
Yeah, I know.
Again.
Well, I think that everyone's loving that one, but like the Moonlight Waltz was pretty awesome.
That was pretty, we actually had 3 new challenges that happened this time: Dead of Night, Tornado, and Moonlight Waltz. Let's talk about Dead of Night. What did you guys think about Dead of Night?
Dead of Night was?
The Dead of Night, without all their comms went down, they couldn't. There's no teamwork, no communication.
Yeah, well, you could see that was terrible in that moment. Like they have to move, because they
had to stop the fight. Like
Are you talking about the end of the game?
The second time, it was like at the end of the game. They were doing like the big fight, so they had absolutely to get out of that.
They handled it pretty well though. Like they still swung over and got the other Phoenix.
You can see that they're used to play together, obviously.
I think it's like one of those challenges like that affect the players more than we can see really. Like it's not as annoying, or you don't see as much as with Sonic Boom. You can really see the effect, and there's like more subtle and more affects the team play.
Yeah,
although the sound's annoying to us as well.
We also have like the commands, like the BGS, so they can, with the commands, they can say, okay, I'm attacking, or go left, or something like that. So maybe that's why.
They talked on the game. Yeah, they take it.
Probably now, if it happens again,
they will know
to anticipate and use that, because they know that it's going to happen. But in the moment, you're like, is my headset not working, or is it like, you know what I mean? Like, is it something
one of the guys was like, I have a problem.
Yeah,
like,
the first time. Our comms are down.
The tornado one was, I think that it didn't look at the beginning that bad, but then when you see their desk, it's all filled with these like little pieces of paper, and their mouse is not working because under there's more paper like affecting the laser and stuff like that. Like, that's so bad.
Yeah, but the computer was like okay. You had like all over the place like paper on the computer, but everything was working well. So it was like disturbing, but not the worst.
I like their
one.
faces when that one started. They just looked like disgusted, like,
yeah.
What is this?
And what was the other thing that
One of the
happened?
players told us, we talked to the players before they had the matches, and we asked them about their fears, and one actually said his biggest fear was like getting food thrown into his so
yeah.
It's a little bit strange. They should have, instead of little pieces of paper, some food, so they would have freaked him out really.
We had another one, right?
The last one, yeah. The last new one was Moonlight Waltz, the one where the motions and then the chair started spinning around.
Yeah, that was really fun too. Like you could see the guys that with the you know the cable of the headset. They was like going over them like, oh, I need to get up now.
Well, there's this one moment where you see him like giving up. You know, like he's trying and trying and trying, and there's this moment where he stands up and just lets go, you know?
It started really slow because in the start the chair wasn't moving. It was just like slowly starting, and halfway through it really
Just like spinning all around.
Like, okay, let's go with it.
Yeah, one was just like dancing. He didn't really even use his mouse and keyboard anymore, and one stood up and tried to
just like
try to play
beat out.
standing.
It's like, okay, I'm done.
I think people they just don't care if it's worse for the players. They just want it to be painful.
Yeah,
I still want the Sonic Boom.
It's like, is that Sonic Boom? Is that Lightning Storm? Is that Dead of Night? Yeah, I think there's definitely favorites. For sure.
I've actually we've been tweeting a lot through the game. Sorry, yeah, thank you. Asking you guys what your challenges would be, right? Like what your punishments would be for the gamers, and you guys have come up with a lot of like good ones, a lot of weird ones, I have to say. But some people were saying like to use a screamer. You know that those emails that you open and suddenly like something
that
comes
would be
up.
so good. Yeah, with the huge screen.
Yeah,
so fun.
That would be an idea which I thought that was really bad. Another one would be eat cat food. I did not understand that one. Like that
eat cat food challenge. No.
Yeah, like that's terrible. But you know, like I feel like I would see someone going in and just feeding it to them.
Gotta do it. It's the challenge.
Someone said, yeah, they should get electrocuted, and I was wondering, where the hell have you been the whole time?
Are you looking?
Another one was saying that they should be tickled. Is it in English? Like someone should go and tickle them and see how they.
That'd be kind of creepy. Like just some random guy come in. All right, here we go.
I think it depends on who comes in. Like maybe some nice Estonian ladies.
Oh yeah.
So maybe it's not that bad.
You know, I was thinking, as funny as this sounds, it would be something that a lot of people would not be able to continue playing. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's more disturbing than the actual ones.
For this last game, they should be like 5 in a row.
Oh yeah, someone was saying like put them all together.
That's kind of hard. We have some new challenges, but I think that's
I think the guys on the floor are going to tell them about the new challenges here in just a minute. We'll give it back to them. Thank you very much for watching.
Thank you very much, Ken, and welcome back to the commentary desk for what could be the final time here as we move into game number 3 of the HP Smite Omen Challenge. Once again, my name is Hi-Rez Bart, and this is the one and only Hindu Man joining me at the desk here in what is basically a infinite blackness of torture.
Yes, it really, truly.
It's exactly that, in fact.
Honestly,
all I can see is black, red lights, and screaming children.
We commentate, and normally I can always think of something to respond with other than yes, but yes, it's just infinite torture. And talking about infinite torture, I was about to say, I wonder what the last 2 challenges could be to be saved till the end.
Well, Hindu Man, funny you should ask. Because look at this graphic that indicates what those last 2 are. It is Frostbite, which if you play, you know is Amir's passive, and Mum Call.
Mum Call? Mum Call?
Mummify.
Mum Call?
So, a lot of these challenges have kind of been like, oh, it's the tornado, you're getting electrocuted. This one has got to be like someone's mom, like your mom calling in, like, take the bins out.
Is it going to be your own mom, or is it going to be the enemy mum going, leave my child alone! Stop killing him!
That one's going to be fun. I want to see Dead of Night immediately into the Mum Call.
Yeah, can you just imagine that instead? Dead of Night mixed together with that? That'd be perfect. Well, let's talk through what we can see on the screen. Celestial Beam we've seen before. It's intense bright light that they've had to deal with.
Bright kind of panning lights. Death Gaze is that kind of swirling vortex of, I guess, lattice work almost.
Yeah.
And then it's
a tornado.
Tornado.
We have the Sonic
We have
Boom.
electrocution, Sonic Boom.
Lightning Storm.
Then
we've now got the freeze by the looks of it. Is that going to be a freeze?
Yeah, I don't know what that is. Frostbite? I mean,
yeah, it's got to be cold, right?
I mean, maybe they're going to switch on the airco and just drop the temperature in the rooms down really low, kind of over the course of the game, maybe.
Yeah, and then we heard Sonic Boom, and that really looked
right. Yeah, Sonic Boom.
So come on, that's
very instant.
It's going to be really cold. Like, are they going to get ice tubs and just
maybe,
put them in
maybe
drop ice. Drop
maybe
ice
like put your feet into an ice tub or something. That seems a little mundane, honestly, for what we've seen so far here from the Omen Challenge.
It's gonna be something much worse than that. And then the mum call on top of that. Like I can't work out.
You're freezing cold. You're being harassed, and then your mom gives you a call to tell you how bad you're doing.
I mean, with Emelzy though, it might just be like your mum's shouting you to go to bed because it's past your bedtime. I mean, that could be potentially what it is. But Mom, I want to stay in the Omen Challenge.
But I want to continue being challenged and tortured for the enjoyment of thousands of people online.
I was electrocuted.
It's my favorite thing in the world.
Yeah, exactly. So these challenges still going forward. Obviously, if you've just tuned in, we're 2-0 right now in favor of London Conspiracy. The third and final game is still going to be played. It's worth 2 points as well because we've got so many challenges, Bart.
Yeah, it is indeed. Yeah, these last two challenges really going to be swinging the tide of battle, perhaps bending the rules of gaming. Certainly at that.
That's right. But let's talk about one other thing again. We started off with this. Who's the hero?
The hero?
The real hero.
Me.
Try again.
The laptops.
We've been over this.
It's the laptops. You're right. You're right. It is. HP OMEN. Guys, I really like. You know, obviously we're kind of having fun with it here, but this is really an excellent piece of machinery. We've been using it all day today. In fact, I've been using one for the last couple of months in the States, kind of preparing for this event.
He stole it.
It was kind of weird, right? Well, no. This laptop kind of shows up at my door. I'm like, what is this? And I open it up and I'm playing with it. And then, like, the next thing I know, I'm basically, like, a couple months later, I wake up and I'm here.
Yeah, and I touched it once and I'm here. Thanks.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Thank you so much.
Shouldn't have touched my laptop, clearly.
But it wasn't your laptop.
It was just the laptop, I guess.
It said,
appeared at my
Dear
door.
Barton Hindu Man. I saw the letterhead.
Don't you even. But we are getting ready, guys. Moments away from game number 3.
You can see inside from the top as
preparing.
Well. Just looking down on them into the booths of, like, hell.
I know. It's their own special little hell. How nice, actually, of the Omen to create.
Would you take one home?
Each person. Want to take which home?
Would you take one home?
One of the obelisks.
Yeah.
One of the boxes of torture. Where would you put it? In your torture chamber?
Torture chamber.
Yeah, it could just accent the rest of your torture chamber.
Exactly, and they can just like press the buttons and get the devices to do certain things. That'd be great. Attractive there, currently setting up for his next game as well. So we should be ready shortly with the 2 players there.
Look at him. The captain of Titan, trying to steal his reserves. Get everyone ready.
Shaggy Shank.
That's yeah. You can always tell Shaggy Shank by the hair.
Beads Master is what it'll be now known as. If in doubt, press beads. That's exactly what Shaggy did.
Definitely the highlight of probably the entire day to me is him trying to beads. So for those of you at home that don't know what we're talking about, in the game there's an item that allows you to kind of remove crowd control slows and the like.
Yeah.
And when he got hit in the face with the air blast, he tried to use it in real life.
He tried to use it to abuse it, to save himself in a bad situation, because that's what they're there for in our game. And it didn't really help him in the box.
It sure didn't. But London Conspiracy has won a couple of times so far out of the 3 games. We're moving in the last one now, guys. Picks and bans are ready. Let's take a look at the God selection screen as London Conspiracy goes into game number 3 versus Titan.
Once again, London Conspiracy going to be on the left-hand side. They're going to get Thor this time. Bologna was banned out, and they take away the Thor from Rapicas as well.
Yeah, but I mean, I don't know how successful the counter pick strategy is really here, considering the Titan hasn't really won a game, right? So how effective could it really be?
Yeah, how effective could it be between it? I mean, to be fair, for quite a mechanical god in one way, a lot of people seem easy, but to really get the most out of this god, you've got to make sure you time your landing into an auto attack, into a wall, into an auto attack.
Yeah, a lot of animation canceling, a lot of tight timings to make it happen. And even the Anvil of Dawn, that ultimate, I mean, it's not necessarily the easiest thing in the world to use in a duress situation, right? We see plenty of times latency factoring into that missing, much less electrocution.
Tornadoes, light movement around you at the same time, electrocution, as you said. Now we could see some other things coming up, like your own mother calling to tell you sup is ready.
What is this call? Chalk into Ares for Titan as their first 2 selections, so really tanking up here and securing the, generally speaking, safest warrior soul in the game for Ataraxia.
This is Titan saying...
Unless they want to put it mid, perhaps.
This is Titan saying, we're losing, we can't handle this, let's just go super safe as first 2 picks and see what the enemy team is going to bring out instead.
Wow, and this is a pick that you really wouldn't have expected here, given the circumstances. It's Serket, one of the most execution-dependent gods in the entire game. She's going to have a tough time dealing with this one. I mean, really Titan's going to have to find some way to cut through all of the noise and chatter, focus in on the game, and make it happen.
Saquet's one of these guys that is very mechanically demanding. You've got to be quick on the keyboard at all stages of this game, and this Omen Challenge will really test him in the laptop.
Yeah, we're going to take this one to the max. I mean, both really this laptop and this player are going to have to perform at the highest level.
Because he's a very, very good jungler, but this is going to be really difficult for him, especially if he gets hit by Frostbite.
Oh, we don't even really know what that is, but I can only assume that
it's got to be something to do with cold.
It's going to make your hands cold, right? Exactly.
Just your hands, you reckon?
Well, no, I mean, like, but if you're going to get cold, I mean, your hands get cold, and all of a sudden your execution may go down.
Extras,
that's right. You got to really make sure you hit those keystrokes right on.
Well, Rama's been banned out as well by London Conspiracy. A little shot there to stop the Hunter for Comfrey being available. He's actually going to go into Apollo, though, here.
Wow. Will they select a second Hunter here as well, though? Unlikely, considering they have the chalk. That would really basically force him into the mid lane.
Is he okay, though? He looks really, like, quiet. And is he tired?
I think they're all just a little bit...
Does he need his mum?
I think they're basically tortured.
Does he need his mum?
He made his mum.
He made his mum.
Maybe we'll get their call.
I wonder if chat can help him with that. Tyr has been locked in by London Conspiracy. The famous snakeskin Tyr.
Yeah, this is
on the screen.
Yeah, his best god so far, certainly, in the Pro League.
It's one of his best go-to gods. It's the one he's most comfortable on, and he performs absolutely amazing on it sometimes with some amazing Blink Fearless combos. But Blink Fearless is not an easy combo to land.
No.
In a duress situation again.
But Zhong Kui going to be the final selection here for Pretty Prime.
Zhong.
As the God trading period continues on here, guys, we are moments away from moving into game number 3. That Smite World Championship logo front and center for Ares, for Kanye Life. Hindu Man, last thoughts?
Last thoughts, I think London Conspiracy think they've got this.
Yeah, indeed.
Titan have decided, we realize this is game 3, and this must be really bad if it's going to be a guaranteed third game, that everything's on the table in the challenges. So let's play safe and press 4 and hope to live.
Play safe, but an Apollo and a Circuit, not necessarily the easiest thing in the world, guys. But the picks and bans are completed. Let's go ahead and take it into the game. Our final game of the day, game number 3. All challenges on the board. It's London Conspiracy versus Titan.
Comfrey just sorting out his hair there as we start in the spectating mode as well. Comfrey just messing with his hair, getting it in position again, just in case he does get another Sonic Boom, maybe later on as well. We'll find out if that works out for him. Across the way, Arrow, cool, calm, collected mid laner. As we've seen all tournament with him, I want him to freak out. That's what I want. I want to freak out.
You want to see a freak out?
I want to see Arrow freak out. I'm done. I can't do this anymore.
I've had enough. Damn it.
I'm dead.
Well, guys, let's get this one underway. London Conspiracy taking on Titan for what is the final time today. Titan only needs to win this one, though, to bring it to a tie and take it to a vote. But let's introduce your squads before we get too far into this one. London Conspiracy will be the blue team, bottom side of the minimap, and the left side of the spectator UI. It's SunTouch in the jungle as Thor. Shaggy Shank will be your hunter as On Her. Arrow in the mid lane as Raw. Mealsy will be your support as Geb. And that leaves Snakeskin in the solo as Tyr. Their opponents yet again looking for the first one of the day. Wearing the red trunks, top side of the minimap, right side of your spectator UI. It's Titan. Ataraxia will be your solo lane Apollo. Pretty Prime will be in the mid lane as Zhong Kui.
Oh, whoa. Is this Comfrey AD carry? Is this Comfrey solo? Whoa.
Oh, have they
gone standard?
Have they re-swapped, perhaps?
Has the HP Omen Challenge made Titan go back to basics of...
I think maybe they have.
I think they have too.
Yeah.
Oh, no, as you see, we'll ride along here.
It's broke them.
Through the jungle as Titan. Well, hey, that's one way to do it.
How to force a team completely change their outlook on the game, force them to change back roles that they've recently just done. For those at home who didn't know, Comfrey and Ataraxia used to play the opposite roles, and they've recently moved, but now they're going back to original state because the challenge is too much.
Well, let's keep an eye here on Zhong Kui in this game with a Soul Stone into what will eventually be a Warlock Sasher E-Staff with this uncommon start. Interesting way to open up.
Yeah, it is going to be interesting with it. I mean, you can get some nice damage off with that Soul Stone early on. The chance of stacking that passive is quite effective, and the extra sustain is pretty good as well. Bob, guess what? Time it is, Bob.
What time is it?
It's voting time!
Oh, is it now?
What's the first one on the screen? Oh,
Frostbite. Frostbite eligible in the first challenge, it looks like here.
Now, because you see, Frost is cold.
It's got to be cold.
It's going to be cold, right? And cold can last a long time unless heated back up.
But how does one, like, cool something down? Like that? Like what are they going to do? Like, is it like they just dump an ice bucket on someone?
Could it be frozen water? Just well, frozen water is ice hit.
Could it be frozen water? Yes, I believe that is what ice is.
Frozen water.
I just had a sobering thought.
What?
I wonder if this casting desk is rigged.
No, maybe it is. I've not
Something
even
we
looked
hadn't
at it.
really
I've
even
not had a
considered.
chance to.
Someone tweeted at me and said that. If you guys want to tweet along with us as well, you can always do so at hashtag Omen Challenge, where we will be discussing the third and final game. And of course, all of your favorite YouTubers will be there answering questions and interacting with you guys as well. But for this one, a minute in, and the votes are coming along in Frostbite.
They really are. Frostbite is a clear favorite at the
Seems to be
moment.
very well. Everyone wants to know what that is. It's a new challenge for the third and final match. And we can only expect that it's going to be pretty over the top.
Now, there is a rumor that the more you actually spam and vote for that, the more intense it will actually get on each of these challenges going forward now as well. So make sure you try and get a much more convincing win over this, and maybe you can actually make this even more painful or sadistic than it was before.
Well, no, so we did, by the way, never return to the question of, is it Ataraxia going to be in the duo lane with this Apollo or no? And the answer is no. So we're running the Chalk Hunter for Confrey here, so.
Right. Chuck in the Hunter role can work because he can just throw axe out, stack Heartseeker, he's going to go full damage Chuck. The problem with that, though, is that he's not going to be very tanky.
Yeah, he won't be very tanky. Stormcall takes a long time to channel in terms of trying to be a real damager, right? You know, you lose a lot of uptime in terms of your in-hands, and Chalk, he has pretty good hit chain as well as you want to utilize, so it's not the easiest thing in the world to really do effectively.
What they've actually gone for, this is why Jean-Quis on the table though, right? Because Jean-Quis is a very frontline mage, very tanky as well. So they're going to have Jean-Quis and Ares as the initiators and the tankies, and then they're going to have Chuck as a sort of damage dealing Hunter to an extent.
Yeah, but this Chalk plus Ares lane is funky.
That's brutal. Silence, and then it's going to beads the silence, and then you're going to get hit by no escape, potentially.
Ataraxia having his way with Snakeskin here in the soul lane for the moment at least, but it's tier after all, and here comes Suntouch Ataraxia. He's going to roll away from that one, though. The double tap not going to hit just off the mark from Sunny.
Yeah, just off the mark for the time being. He should be able to get himself sorted out there. What's the timer, though, Bart? What's the timer? It's 3 minutes. That's been 3 minutes, right? Is it time?
Rhyme going to try to hold Snakeskin and Suntouch away from Repicos. That ultimate is not available for tier. He took an extra point in his cleave, in fact, so he will not have that ultimate. Maybe going to be a bit of a misplace. He's going to get burned down maybe by the Ghost. One more to do it. Over the top comes Repicos. And that is indeed a first blood kill for the Circuit.
Yeah, indeed, a first blood for Circuit. That's going to really help Repicos as well in the situation he's in. Because obviously, like we said, Dexterous God, very mechanically difficult to play. He has to get ahead earlier just to get himself
You're right. It's good he got that first kill in before the challenges started.
Exactly. I'm talking about the challenges. They're about to start right.
Frostbite
has been locked in as next challenge that we'll see on the screen. Exactly what is involved in this, I do not know, as we're having a look with a Millsy here and him farming away mid lane looking for that level 5, which he just received. As you see, the gold experience.
Yeah, it's a little late for a level 5 as well here as we take a look at the graphs, but
is that Millsy again?
On their way.
Millsy.
Here comes the Frostbite challenge, and how are they going to make this one happen? There go the lights.
I wonder if he has warm clothes on, because it's very dark in there right now. Are you okay, Millsy? You look pretty good. It sounds loud to me.
I can hear it.
I guess you guys back home can hear it. Oh, what's that? It's starting to... Ymir is here, ladies and gentlemen. He's at the arena, and Millsy is about to feel it. Is that Arrow as well? No, it's not Arrow. It's Confrey again. The poor support players have just been Ymir.
Frozen.
Are they cold? If they look cold.
I think you can see their breath.
Breathe for me. Breathe for Millsy. You're alive? Oh, God, you can't see them.
Wow, how did they get a cult of it? I mean, what was that noise?
I don't know. I'm guessing it was Ymir's Frost Breath. That's bright.
Wow.
That's bright, but the good news is...
Oh, here we go. Snakeskin in a lot of trouble. He's dead. Yep, dead. Down he goes. Second kill for Titan.
Poor Snakeskin. What are they doing on the left side? Where are these two, though? Millsy's like wandering around, like almost... Where should I go?
Suntouch will get a return kill in the soul lane as well as comes crashing down. Maybe going to find another, but we'll think better of it against Ataraxia.
So what we're going to see here is Confrey's playing Shaq at the moment, and he's just been like tortured with freeze there. He looks like is he actually still? He's just totally frozen. That looks so cold.
He's just been frozen to the table now. Well, yeah, look at the table. That was a black table actually covered in frost.
It is actually covered in frost. And what you actually need to realize about this, guys, is that cold doesn't go away, right? They're trapped in this box, and that's just going to continue for the whole duration of this match. That was the first challenge.
A torturously cold box to be the fate for some of these players here today, my friends. Confrey doing what he can on this Chalk, fighting away the cold, but His team is up a couple kills this time around. London Conspiracy not off to quite the same start as we're just under 6 minutes into this one. Mid-camp's coming back up in just a few moments.
Yeah, Titan looking a bit better this time around. I guess Amilzi's chills will be causing him a few issues.
Amilzi's really been just...
He's just been focused.
Poor guy, he's been getting
the HP OMEN Chambers has clearly chosen the youngest person to cause pain and pleasure to. Mainly pain.
I like how we're adding pleasure in on this one. I don't think there's anything pleasurable.
He smiled.
That's true.
If you smile, that means pleasure.
Okay.
Also, I've been told. Left-hand side, though, Comfrey going for a little bit of aggression there for a moment.
Yeah, Millsy looked like he wanted to make a play there, but will not indeed. Mid-camp still not being contested. SunTouch finds a kill on Confrey, but it looks like there's going to be a skirmish in the mid lane. Now Replicas will go back and try to take the mid-camps. Right side camps will be the next set of contention.
Going up in the sky, though, at the same time. Don't forget the votes are coming in. Lightning Storm and Dead or Night as SunTouch dunks down. Vote A or B as no escape has been pulled in SunTouch. There's the ghost come raining down as well as Replicas is doing what he can. SunTouch goes down to Reppy, and now they're looking to clean up the rest with Ataraxia.
Ataraxia finds a double kill here. Now at the 6.5 minute mark, moving into 7 minutes. Can they take Gold Fury off of this is the question. Yep. Looks like they're going to give it a shot.
For sure. I mean, Comfrey's coming back from base here. Snakeskin is on his way over. We'll see if he can actually come to stop here. He's just going to try and push out mid instead. There's no reason to try and sacrifice himself there. But I wonder who's next for shock treatment, because that's where the vote's going.
Yeah, someone's getting shocked. But yeah, who should it be? Who would you choose?
Say so in chat now. Tweet ours HP OMEN Challenge and let us know who you think should be getting the shock treatment now. Maybe they will listen and get your wishes to come true.
Gem Shield used onto Snakeskin there. Weird interaction as Replicas looked to go for the ultimate, I think, but got purged off as the ultimate leap came out from Snakeskin as well, unaffected by the poison.
Yeah, Snakeskin looking pretty good right now. He's going to continue chasing down after Axe. He's going to meet Replicas, who's very low on mana there. There's not a whole lot he can really do. Checking in with the items there, Apollo still has that Heartseeker online. Only 16 stacks so far, though, available for Ataraxia. He needs to keep stacking that one up to really take the full effect, but that ass he completed is a big influence. Oh hey,
here
boys.
We go. The next set of shocks coming the way.
How we doing?
And here we go, boys.
Are you okay?
Let's go for a ride.
SunTouch, what did you say?
He's missing right now. He's missing right now.
Are you okay? I'm sorry.
Listen to him moaning in pain.
Prime, you okay?
He's just sitting in the base. He's just sitting in the base.
What's up? You okay? You okay? He looks like he's enjoying it. SunTouch is into that. He's happy.
Pretty Prime as well. Trying to deal with it. Let's take a look over at the Shangquay. No, he's fine. He's just sitting in lane, farming waves.
Getting shocked, guys.
Enjoying really competitor this one.
Enjoying the pleasure. Sun looks like a little bit worse for wear now. Like he got that blast into the face, and since then he looked rocky, but then he looks even worse then.
I gotta tell you, I don't like that you keep saying pleasure as a part of this. There's
they smile, that's pleasure.
All the pleasure is derived by us and maybe the viewers at home as they get to inflict these challenges on the players.
Maybe I chose the challenges, who knows? It is for my pleasure indeed. 6-2 though, our Titan right now. After that Gold Fury went in their favor, they've got themselves in a pretty good position to set themselves up to try and make this a tied game at 2-2, because obviously this game is worth 2 points.
That's right, this game being worth 2 points due to all of the extra challenges on the board. Here we go, left side lane though. Confrey could be in a bit of trouble. He's going to try the Storm Call. He'll get it off. Torrenting as well. Nothing cooking just yet. Mid lane.
Well,
maybe going to see Ataraxia come crashing down as well as a
what a wall!
Arrow. Down you go.
Oh, that was so unlucky. Like, that was really good from SunTouch there with that wall to actually stop Ataraxia finding the kill for a second, but not good enough. Oh, what a shot.
Wait, what's that? Sonic Boom's going to be overwhelmingly the favorite challenge?
How could that possibly be picked?
What are the odds? What are the odds?
I wonder who it'll be this time. Make sure you tweet in to let us know who you want it to be at the moment as Replicas goes under the tower to deal as much damage as he can with that ultimate. They're ticking to death, but will they live?
Looks like Snakeskin's going to survive this one.
Barely.
Not enough, but Ataraxia left alone with that Apollo passive to do some damage to the tower, and he'll get quite a bit done before being forced back by Emilzy. No Gold Fury to capitalize on for Titan. 8-2 now in their favor. Drafting a squad that seems to be very complementary to their playstyle. They will be able to take down game 2. They'll tie this one up, and it'll come down to a vote.
It will come down to a vote indeed. It'll be you guys at home if that does happen to decide who you think performed the best during these challenges. Not necessarily the winners of the most aggressive, but maybe the ones that dealt with the challenges the best.
Whatever you like. The most entertaining, perhaps. The ones that seem to be the most in pain, the ones that dealt with it the best. Who deserves to survive the challenge? Because at the end of the day, the losers are stuck here forever.
And ever, and ever, and ever.
Yeah, and who wants to get tortured for all of time?
Well, it's full stack Heart Seeker online for Chak as well as Ataraxia. The snipe does come out there.
Ooh, didn't get it. Close, didn't get it though.
Unfortunate, but MumTouch does manage to find a kill onto Comfrey once again. It looks like Comfrey's really starting to struggle here. I mean, he's currently 0-2 now after that death. 5,000 gold for him across the way because he's got a little bit of a gold advantage just because of the Gold Fury in Titan.
So Thor, right? The god of the god of thunder and lightning. MumTouch gets shocked. Does that just make him stronger?
Oh my, I've not even thought about that.
I know.
He just got shocked.
I know you didn't think of that. That's why I said
That's genius, Bart. That's genius.
Thank you.
We're actually trying to power these people up.
Yeah, maybe MumTouch is getting stronger, but truly is the shining light at the moment for London Conspiracy. 3 kills to his credit, 2 deaths, however. But Jotun's Wrath online as well as his power boots, but looks like Sonic Boom is much more desirable than Death Gaze. We're just about a minute away, guys, to get your last votes in. Exclamation vote A or B to join in on the voting. And if you want to join the conversation on social media, it's hashtag Omen Challenge. But Sonic Boom is selected, and I can't wait to see the gifts.
Round and round we go. Where we stop, nobody knows at which of the players we're going to get a nice look inside their boxes and see which one's taking that blast. I wonder if we can call for more than 2 this time.
Let's just go forever.
Forever.
Gold Fury back up in about 10 seconds.
Arrow, the hard nut arrow. Hey, Arrow, try this on for size.
Oh!
He's gone! He's gone! Oh!
I can't see anything.
I think I'm supposed to commentate this, but it's just too damn funny.
Sorry, somebody like all the focus.
One more time.
One more time. Good job, HP OMEN Chambers. You're doing great.
Oh, Arrow was just dead. He was just sitting in the mid lane, not moving, and picked up by Titan kills now in their favor.
Maybe one more. No? No?
Huh?
Yeah?
Huh? What's it gonna be, boys? As we see them trying to set this one back up.
Oh, boo.
I'm
sure there'll be another vote any second that may include the Sonic Boom.
Oh my goodness. Yes, here it is again, guys. Coming back up. Another chance to vote. The Mum Call versus Celestial Beam this time.
Yes, so at the moment we're actually going to see the Gold Fury being started up by this team right now. You're going to see Zhong do a lot of work at the moment, and MumTouch going to actually back away and leave him to actually do this Gold Fury alone here. Arrow has just respawned after that amazing smash to the face twice that actually rocked him for the first time this challenge.
Well, we'll see. Mum Call versus Celestial Beam going to be the voting procedure this time around, guys. Titan. Well, they're taking control of this game so far.
They really are in full control at the moment. I mean, this has been a total swing around compared to how the other games have gone. And this build, this idea that they've actually had this game is great. Ataraxia actually just gets a counter
he went deep there.
1v1. Apollo's not that bad up against the tier, honestly, because of the Mez can actually help him out before he gets hit by the Fearless when it's able to be hit. So Ataraxia's showing that he's got ability in the solo lane, but he's still playing Honey.
He's just KS to kill on that jungle camp there.
Maybe we could get a special blast for him.
just an extra.
Just an extra special blast.
One for Ataraxia.
We'll see how that works out.
Special blast.
Voting. That's why it's Mum Call versus Celestial Beam. And it appears people want to have mothers involved in some way in this challenge.
Who doesn't want their mom involved?
Me.
No?
No, because you just shout at me.
Shout at you?
Why's my room locked, Beam?
Yeah, indeed.
What are you doing there? Why are you not at home?
How did you even get here?
I don't know, but it's your fault in the first place.
You shouldn't have touched that laptop.
I should not have touched that laptop.
Ataraxia wants to try to make the play on the MumTouch here. He's going to stay aggressive, and the Mez out, the Mjolnir's attunement. Really, really nice stuff from Ataraxia.
Ataraxia's looking really, really good right now. I think he's got an easy so far, honestly. He doesn't look like he was really struggling so far.
No one's really had too many challenges have affected Ataraxia so far here. But one more coming our way here, looks like as the Mum Call is threatening, is looming over the players.
Looming over all the players. Indeed, will the Mum Call actually be as threatening and disturbing as we could potentially expect it to be? The players won't know what's going to happen.
But I'll assume yes.
Right, it must. Right?
Looks like they're going to try to make the play for it. Ataraxia going to get the protection steroid, putting in the shots as well as Pretty Prime. And yes, indeed, tier 1 tower to fall. One more shot. Just step in there, boys. Just take it. No?
Just hit tower.
Oh, no, they're a couple more shots away. So it looks like they'll wait for the wave.
It's not rocket science to take the tower, you know? Like, just walk up, take it. There we go, boys. It does finally drop down to them. Right side Snakeskin going to do his usual. When Snakeskin generally does get a little bit behind, he will go off in the split push just to farm up and then turn up late game on that tier and be effective. But Ataraxia, well aware of that, going to push back and farm. Chak, though, Comfrey up against Shaggy Shank. A little bit of poke backwards and forwards there, but nothing too special.
9,400 experience, 7,000 gold, separating the teams in favor of Titan. 15.5 minutes into this one, ladies and gentlemen. Left side lane in a bit of trouble. Is Shaggy Shank going to try to make his way out of this one?
What a good impale, but there's the silence coming out as well.
One more Shaggy to do it, leaping away.
Oh, wow. Does he live?
No, get
shield.
shield.
Oh my God, Shaggy Shank, the God.
Con free, is he going to storm call? No.
I wonder if Mum's going to be on the phone. Just at the same time.
Indeed, wow.
That was really, really nice to play from Shaggy Shank. He got dived, but that's how he used Desert Fury for immunity to allow him to leap away.
But it looks like Mum calls underway.
Hello, it's MumTouch here. Can anybody hear me? How do you work this thing? Oh, there you all are. What are you all doing? Don't tell me you're playing video games again. MumTouch, this is your mum on the line. Why are you all running around? Oh, no, you not. How are you all doing? The Omen Challenge, eh? Oh, them laptops look nice. If I had one of them, I could have watched you play more. Peter, I haven't heard from you all day. I had to call High-Res Bart to find out where you were. Apparently, he was in the bath interviewing somebody. He's only just got back to me. Son, do you think you'll be home in time for tea, love? And by the way, did you clean your room? I went in there the other day. It's like a pig had been living in there. I know Smite's a battleground of the gods, but no need to leave your room looking like a battleground as well.
Oh my God.
Well, what we did see there is that MumTouch is very embarrassed by his mother calling.
Indeed, yes.
However, they were unfazed. They're used to mothers interrupting them during gameplay because they're still fighting.
Yeah, MumTouch goes down though. Too pretty prime.
Mom, stop.
Even amidst the shame. Look at this, Natter actually says, I'm going to try to solo the Fire Giant. But nah, that's not going to happen for you here today. But another challenge coming your way, guys. Moonlight Waltz again available. As is the Pillar of Agony.
Exciting to see which one will go down there for it. Don't forget, vote A or B in chat to find out which one you're going to get for that as well. Left-hand side, they're going to continue pushing down the tower. But as you were saying, like, MumTouch then, we discovered that his room is a pigsty.
Yeah,
That's
indeed.
literally what his mother just quoted as saying.
Yeah, she said it's supposed to be the battleground of the gods,
That's
but it
what he
looks
put
like
his hands to his face.
the battleground of the Slobs.
Wow.
Yikes. Tough words from Mum.
And his mum raps too.
Yeah,
Rhymes
dude.
and crimes.
Owen and didn't even know it.
Rhymes and crimes. MumTouch on the phone for him there. And his teammates sure enjoyed that. I'm pretty sure the internet did too.
Indeed. Gold Fury is coming back up now. Almost 18 minutes into this one. And 18 kills total on the board, but 15 of them belong to Titan, as does an 8,600 gold difference and a 13,000 experience lead.
Atarax is looking really good this game. He's 6-0-1. Has the execution now completed on this Apollo as well. Been split pushing nicely over here, forcing MumTouch to come over and defend. Even when his mother's trying to speak to him, he's still having to deal with Ataraxia.
Yeah, but Titan continue to kind of strangle out London Conspiracy in many respects here, as you can see how aggressive, they're playing forward. They're really kind of setting that line and saying, no more farm for you. We're going to continue to pull ahead.
I mean, this is like a party to these players right now. And you know what you like to do at parties?
What do you like to do?
Dance, don't you?
Dancing.
A nice moonlit dance.
Yeah, it appears
Maybe
to be.
a waltz?
Moonlight Waltz appears to be very favored. As you recall, this is spins the chairs around.
Yeah, and the player too with it alongside it, and the room at the same time.
Everything spins.
And the table seemed to adjust itself as well, which seemed to really worry me.
Uh-oh, Heavenly Agility U is going to be able to run this one down. Is Titan going to elect to just push them back? Snakeskin at about 60% HP here. Emil's the only level 12 as Titan continues to swarm through.
Yeah, they're looking for the Fire Giant here more than anything else, and hopefully this actually hits this challenge just as they start to engage on that. That'd be perfect time, but here's an engagement right now on the right-hand side. You can see Reppy's in a bit of trouble, having to get away. His MumTouch is in the sky. He's going to duck down, but Prime finds Arrow in mid.
Prime able to find the kill there. Repicos just going to throw out the ultimate, knows that he is dead to rights, but somehow is going to make it out of this one. It looks like Emilzy may go down as well. Convert picks up MumTouch. Another kill. Repicos still surviving. It's just Shaggy Shank left alone here. Snakeskin.
He's taunted.
He knew he was dead.
Come, let justice await. And talking about justice, you guys have voted at home, and the Moonlight Waltz is on its way, dancing its way onto your screens. I want to just keep spinning it the same way until one of those headsets choke. I mean, yeah, I just hope it's fun.
Tier 2 was taken on the left side here by Shaggy Shank. In the meantime,
Shaggy and Repicos. Oh, he's starting.
And here comes
How you doing,
the
boys?
chair. Shaky. Now you got to remember, these guys can't see each other. And there goes Repicos.
Hey, Reppy, you okay?
He took it pretty well, didn't he?
Yeah, he's very intelligent. Took his headset off, realized it. Where's Shaggy? How's Shaggy doing? Shaggy's like, wee. Wee. Shaggy can't do anything. They can't do anything. They're totally out of time. Check him with him in the game. Where are they at?
He's running into a wall.
To a wall. Good job, Reppy. Good work. Serious gamer there, Reppy, aren't you, eh? Yeah. No wonder we didn't win at Worlds, Reppy, when we got EU junglers like you. Ooh, the chair moves, man. That's it. Get on with it. Your chair moves at home, probably.
Shaggy. Just looking at a wall.
That's a wall.
Look at that on her. Is it over yet? No. Once more round. And no. Have a nice waltz, boys.
Just keep going round. They spin them right round, baby, right round, like a record.
Much like a record.
Much like a record.
In many ways, a record.
He's still there. Is he still just chilling?
No, they've begun to move.
They are now moving. Moonlight Waltz did go through lovely, but guess what's next? Everybody's favorite Dead of Night. I'm joking. It's Sonic Boom time, boys and girls. Spam that.
Here we go. It's a 3-man ultimate from Kanye Life. It's going to force out 2 ultimates and a set of beads there from MumTouch.
Good timing of that ultimate. At the moment, Titan are looking to close this out. This will be a tie. Maybe this challenge, this exact last, well, not last one, but this one could be the one that actually wins or loses the game for Titan here. I think.
Yeah, they're going to have a team huddle.
Okay, guys, let's work this up. They seem prepared.
3, 2, 1, go.
They seem excited. Oh, they're doing a Titan online. 3, 2, 1, Titan!
Oh, no, they're all going to ward in the center here. Have a little jump. Oh, and here we go. The fight is on. In comes Titan. Pretty Brian leading the charge, firing off his ultimate as well. Zhang now credited 6-0 and 9. Shaggy Shank likely to go down as well here. No, he's just pushed out of the fight for the moment. Confrey taking the front line, and Prime isn't done just yet. Popping beads and moving forward. They want to take this on her. Shaggy Shank left out all alone, and down he goes as well.
That was ultimate bait. They got in their circle of like protectiveness and went 3, 2, 1, Titan, like we always see every single time. But London Conspiracy fell for it, like, let's just kill him. Yeah, let's just. And then they got turned on and evaporated. And for great justice, I expect to see a Sonic Boom.
Yeah, of course you do.
1, 2, or 3.
You're a horrible person.
1, 2, or 3.
Blast. Just one long one.
One long one. It doesn't
30
stop.
30 seconds.
Yeah. Oh, guess what? It's Arrow again. It's gonna be. Is it gonna be Arrow again?
Oh, you can see the lead is
so
extravagantly large for Titan here as they're pushing into the London Conspiracy base. They may be having a victory celebration and taking the air to the face here as Emilzy is the only one standing. The Titan is next. The air cannons are primed. Titan looking like they're gonna be able to win this one. Not before you have another shot of air to the face, boys. Even if you take the Titan down 40%, 38. Titan looking like they'll take game number 3 and get us all tied here. This one's going to come down to a vote at home from the viewers. Arrow is just, please, not again.
But no, I'd rather hear my mum right now, I think is what he's saying.
Congratulations
we have a
to
tie.
Titan. Hey, once more for good man.
A tie, boys and girls at home. If you don't know what that means, it means you guys are going to get the opportunity to vote for who you want to win this bar.
I think they're going to hit him again. Look, he thinks he's safe. Oh, no, they'll go in.
That's a shame. We could have done that. So, all you guys at home right now, start spamming away in chat. Vote A or vote B for who you want to be the victors of the first HP Omen Challenge.
That's absolutely right, guys. As you can see here, the trophy is erected. We are ready for the winners to find a way to survive and make it out of the HP Omen Challenge. But the viewers simply have to vote. Is it A or B? Who won? Was it Titan or London Conspiracy? Exclamation point, vote A or B to select who you thought was the winner.
We're going to sit here now and wait for your votes to get calculated. You're going to get a couple of minutes to do that for yourselves at home, so keep spamming now. Vote A or B. And which ones did you say they were? I missed the call from.
I believe London Conspiracy is A and Titan is B. But always look in Twitch chat, guys, for that information. And actually, just getting this in here now, we're actually gonna subject the YouTubers to a little bit of this punishment as well in a show match following the trophy ceremony. So don't go anywhere, guys. We're not done just yet.
I'm excited.
I am excited as well.
Can we just have Sonic Boom on permanently?
Yeah, just Sonic booming YouTubers.
The whole time.
I love it.
Sonic Boom mixed with your Mere Freeze and what else?
Just a little bit of what have you. Everything you like.
You guys tell us.
And like a Vindaloo. Why not? Spice it up.
And a Vindaloo?
Yeah.
I bet there's a bit of projectile issues could actually happen there as well as what they want at home. Continue to vote in right now. We're still looking to see who's going to be the victor of this one. The votes should be being tallied as we speak. To find out, you can see at the bottom of your screen there how to vote. Vote A for London Conspiracy. Vote B for Titan. I know how this is going to go.
Who do you think Voting has just started, guys, so go ahead and vote A or vote B for who you think has won.
So let's go over why we think they won, right?
Okay,
who are you going with?
I got London Conspiracy.
No!
Yeah, for sure.
You gotta be Titan.
No.
Why?
You're crazy. London Conspiracy.
Okay, why?
Just because SunTouch he got owned. And Emilzy, both of them. I thought they had great reactions.
Yeah, but they didn't win. They just got owned. Like, getting owned doesn't mean you win,
no,
right?
It was really entertaining for me, so I vote for them. Out of pity, I guess.
Okay. And Emilzy, I guess. No, I still think Titan.
Still think Titan. Well, Replicas from Titan did get first blood in this game. Let's take a look at it.
Let's have a little look on your screens now. It should be coming up for you guys to be able to see. Any moment now, we'll see the first blood in this game. It's got to be Titan that wins this.
You think so? You really do?
I think Comfrey was really... Comfrey like, looked calm. Pretty Prime was amazing.
Yeah, Pretty Prime. Yeah, always fun to watch. But yeah, here's your first blood again, ladies and gentlemen. Going to the credit of Replicas here, leaping over the top to find the skill. An extended engagement to get it, though.
It was.
The last Encui goes nearly enough, but boom! Goes a dynamite.
Dude managed to find that kill.
And he survives.
He does manage to survive, and that was really nicely done from them as well. Obviously, an early counter tier does help them out, and onto Replicas as well. So, we're going to be able to see that as well. But now we're going to have a little look at some other action from these games.
Yeah, we'll see how Emilzy fared with the Frostbite challenge. And overall, guys, remember you can still continue to vote. Voting still open. Vote A or B. London Conspiracy A, Titan B, and here is Frostbite and Emilzy.
Emilzy's just like, what's going on? This is. I play support all the time, but I've never experienced this. Is what he's probably thinking to himself out there. Just kissing it.
Good job, son. Good job, son.
Wow, I mean, you could see his breath there. Very cold inside the chamber.
So cold inside it. It may not have felt like looked that way on the screen, but it really was.
Yeah, absolutely. And well, he's now hoping that he's not stuck in there forever in that cold chamber, banished and destined to a death.
We have no clue whether or not they actually get out of here or what. I heard death.
I just assume that someone's going to come feed me and I'll be in America.
Yeah, but feed you?
Ah, yeah,
I'm just going to touch the laptop at the end. Back home we go.
Click your heels together.
Well, we should have another replay on your screens any moment now. Let's find out what happened to them.
Yeah, it's going to be Pretty Prime, I think, we're taking a ride with.
Oh,
no, it's SunTouch getting shocked and Pretty Prime as well.
You okay, son?
How was that?
Poor man. Wasn't ready. He's missing
Wasn't
right now.
ready.
He's missing right now. That fucking hurt. Please. No eyes on raw.
Definitely a mama's boy.
Yeah, I'd say so. Maybe that's why his mom called in.
Right
Maybe it was.
Right now.
Again, here comes Pretty.
Whoa.
Not a fan.
No, you clearly found some pain there. Just a little bit. It was like, wow.
Yeah, I think so.
That was quite painful.
That's way more than I expected.
Well, dude. He's always got that sort of attitude, like, dude, just chill. It's like, that's too much.
Well, guys, remember, voting still open. Vote A for London Conspiracy, B for Titan. Who do you think won this challenge? And immediately following the trophy presentation, we will have a show match with comms for you of the YouTubers, so you get to listen in as they experience the challenges and try their hand in Smite against each other. I think we have one more replay to go to before we see who's won this vote.
You know what it's going to be, don't you?
What, the mum call, right?
Find out. It's got now. It'll be coming up on your screens, and you'll be able to tune in and see exactly what that is. It should be mum call.
Let's see. Let's take it away, guys, and take a look at our last clip before we get on with it here. Who will win this one, London or Titan? Oh, no.
No, it's not the
Of course not the mum call. It's Arrow being terrified.
Oh, he's so scared. Oh. Does he not realize waving his hands like a girl will not save him?
That's the best reaction I think we got the entire week.
The worst thing is we actually was there the whole day going, Arrow looks really unfazable.
That's right, yeah, he was. He was so calm and collected through every other challenge, and all of a sudden, well, I mean, that one's pretty awful, let's be honest. Well, ladies and gentlemen, it sounds like as we see Arrow, the mid laner for London Conspiracy, try to deal with all of the pain and punishment. You guys have selected a winner, and it is, of course, London Conspiracy. Congratulations, guys. Come on out here. Remove yourself from those boxes of torture, and you see Titan forever banished into the abyss.
Oh, no. London Conspiracy have actually managed to make it out alive in one piece. The boys have done work, but what's going on to the others?
They're banished for all eternity to live in a torturous chamber of deceit. Their box is fizzling out. Only one team remains. It's London Conspiracy. Ladies and gentlemen. Oh, they're blowing them up! What? I guess that's one way to do it, guys. Congratulations, you have survived the Omen Challenge. How do you feel, guys? Feeling good? Well, here, let me present you with the HP Smite Challenge Omen Trophy. Take it away, boys. Enjoy the moment. Congratulations, guys, and that does us here from the show floor. For the moment, we're going to take a look at some of the highlights from today before we bring the YouTubers in and have our show match. Guys, don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
That's swag, man.
Overall, they went to the World Championships before.
Getting themselves set for the next game of the perhaps.
Maybe. Maybe. My chair spinning. There's no way I can do anything here. Whoa. Just saying. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Maybe they're going to switch on there.
Okay, why did you freeze?
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the final time to the show floor. You can see the trophy is gone. 5 players have been banished into the abyss. 5 players have gone on to achieve victory and survival here in the HP Smite Omen Challenge. We thank you all very much for joining us today, and we'd like to thank as well everything that went into this event, all of the planning, and of course, the real hero here, the HP Omen gaming laptop. It's an excellent piece of machinery. We really enjoyed using it. Thank you all for tuning in. Unfortunately, guys, YouTube show match is not going to be able to be a reality, but reality hopefully includes us getting out of here alive. That's going to do it from us live from the HP Omen Challenge, guys. We'll see you next time, and have a wonderful rest of your weekend.